we are shaping mind thinking. Ebia na ni ma ne ho so. Ebia na the understanding of the whole subject no ebia sakakra who raise other angles are which na been so ma who say
bibia no will stop a citizen from advising the president. Oh yeah, Ghana ni. What do you think?
But you can also do it through
if I don't agree with you, how can I go and present that? Ebia they okay, that's not even the position of Kofi Annan.
Of Kofi Annan.
No problem.
No, but because one o say say nipa ba ko na eti.
Debbie.
So why are you addressing? If you have any advice for the president, you can say that. But so no Uncle can tell the president if he doesn't even agree with you. Uncle can tell the president say, "Okwa no akasa."
Oh, say tama wo kenya with the ifo. It means you are not
but
certain about it.
But you don't know. Ka wouldn't so no agree. Say ka unga so okosman so onka.
No,
so I'm saying that if you want to advise His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, but I say, does that mean the advice to any president? I think that I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
Me hu babia we asimo babia e bia na BSC ayini.
But what say?
Aban say me hu atomia me menye ska abroso nti. Me de kwa kutua football ska. E ana odo sa for me example to be omo menye hu. I think that what government does is to support these clubs with tax incentives, providing of amenities and facilities that will help them to perform. And this anima be a credit yaba that so amana you free.
Be a qualified representative.
Those things government can do for other sectors.
Yeah.
But say
directly giving them allowances.
Near the abremo say adwuma na mo ye monye no. Almost audited accounts for government, I'm not sure government is aware.
David.
So on which basis are you going to give them the money?
Boss, me papa bia will say emra na omotre manifesto no. Now, or a part of this post, or say, the cover by homegrown players now President Mama Kokan once and Okan homegrown players no once
homegrown players
say players are a better tumu kruma number boy league in Ache. He was talking about blasters be a cover player be at England on Tana Kruma more league in either near number talking about Ghana your blasters set up about 7-6 players. Or your league come on mobida. Better than a team homegrown players no matter na Krumache. No, I'm doing also Kruma create Ghana Premier League teams. Which your players ka 400 Ghana cedis. Which your ka 500 Ghana cedis. The player no about 1 season we are about 1 season we are no fi Kruma ako. Unya homegrown players. Meaning that anyway, young from to government payroll so. But I did a bit my say we will support them. Bibi kakrebi na ama players no etimatna no ma boy league no for some time na o ma cho so that titena na yenya ora obi to say Samuel Pokun team no boy blasters on boy league no ye be say nya sa players ni bi no ma boy blasters no ma ba body ye and the cover we nyina ba no so ncheche mo de mama.
It was not properly thought through. So say no na cover by there and it was not properly thought through. Whoever took that decision.
You disagree.
It was not properly thought through, Tama, because the Babeka
you disagree. Baka was not properly
okay, I disagree because Tio Tama.
Name my dream say. Nina boil it down to finances and remuneration. Or can't go to scan the moment.
Yes, sir.
Tama. Yes. Timo try to pay aka 400 no. Send na buy the back one man player not Ghana. Ghana.
You were you maybe was in the pay okay. Doctor for the be omonko. Na no nurse for mu free kroma agogo Canada ni UK. Uni number no. Players any free habo me. Na over 1 million Ghanaian nurses will say. The nurse Ghana for nurse for more UK and Canada. We come about 1 million. Are they not living? The point is that.
But someone to so omo de o. Omo to buy no so omo to say
and I want us to pick it for those listening to us. The point is that every ordinary Ghanaian, almost any account jump to.
Yeah.
Our fixation about year 2 kwano.
It was rope.
And then meet any youth in Ghana
very much
obey.
Everybody was.
And the ball no move free akobo wa abruchi and you pay in Baba Uti. And pay
and also a factor back.
Of course, yes.
Ebe mana.
Ebe mo beka so wotena. Nipa ne try 400 one awoka.
Minimum go.
Send abani beka.
12,000, 15,000,
10,000, 5,000.
10,000. They want to leave and go outside. And like I say, when government to say ebinum government na no tie sule muntari mon. Ebi dressing rooms are fine. Pictures near camera. Ne nyina aso ti mo obi so na.
Yes.
Enti sika no nko ade. Maybe if say enti stop it. Okay. Send a government they come on.
Allowances there. It shouldn't be more than
2,000.
Dabi no.
Na nipa dey
So
try
to
400
allowances there.
Tama.
By say ujina minim there but ujina national service ne why for isika there.
About 2
It should not be more than 1,000 cedis.
But nipa dey try 400 come on.
But I would find say because minim allowances there.
Don't pay a fine.
Una wajina
Pay
kete.
there, yeah, fine, sir.
And they yeah the 1,000 count one. No be so before
And 1,000 the mint as you saw.
There be accept no.
2,000.
Yeah, the 5,000 kwaka ho obeko.
Obi so do ko America. Ntuweka say akoye adwuma
Ya ma book.
O say obeka.
Edi book.
About the 5,000.
American with conditions.
Their condition.
America with conditions. America with conditions.
And then 500 na the car ho na be wani background go.
Yeah.
Boss, boss, yeah, eti krum here. You say, private entity. But yeah, can't say we are Koba. Yeah, be blaming Aban be say, oh, Aban will crowd your buy no. Or we a football. Aban radio buy no. Or we a sports. I didn't know cancer. Yeah, you play to a cancer semia. Yeah, cancer semia. Yeah, Koba never blame me say, Aban no. You league club. Yeah, to come and say 2028, we will get people to come and sit here and say, President, Mama promises say, Obama. One say.
Na stop promise ya criticize that kasa nye good. Nyafe ne yakwa say
no. Aye overly political na.
Ya criticize that say nye.
Na boss life no kwa politics
no. Mimi nkasa
boss life.
Na o de amano sem.
O boss we dey.
E ko ma ye di nya president mama, ene president Kufuor ne Awumia.
Boss all the things na make us.
The way can say. E kwa aba betimi ama players na tena. And yet, you come almost 700 cities and 1,000 cities a month. No. Name teams now, one day because no matter me, take proper care.
Yeah.
And you obey your own creative. You conduct a certain research to know their problems. Because one be brain is around them, but they are not taking advantage of it. And one is all this is can one way. A bet is all the my players in the Ketekye. Yes, your own toying. As on mine, your own toying. Your own toy, and I want toy. And go for you, school to the yet you'll be now the only back would you say, you acquire manual politics in Togo because I go ahead and play. Yeah, said you almost see players to do also. Nurse for doors. Teacher for doors.
Nurse for so
radio for doors.
Boss for
I mean, this is here between nurse for
nurse for so.
And they be teacher for car because almost ball. Almost they are buying our form of Juma. Almost they can't say this care come and buying we are buying Juma for. But you cannot establish your private entity.
Radio phones so. Boss radio phones so almost say.
Nje nka sa ba mriska.
Radio phones so almost say.
Ba ya sa ba mriska.
COVID tax no me yin na FU so that.
E dey tax.
COVID tax.
Na no if you are in Kobia.
Na COVID tax e ba ma e dey.
Say radio 4 there no. Radio 4 there.
COVID tax ye ya no kra boa football e boa football.
Na me say radio 4 so there
boa football for.
Radio 4 so there no.
Baba, and then no nyanse asem go fim dey see.
Oh.
COVID
Tax ni dey
if you are.
Tax yes.
E ka te across omu ya football so be boa. Because part of the taxes
so be boy.
Dey tax
obi a benefit.
Na me ka say radio phones yam so there na be boy. So be boy.
Ana football was be boa. Obi a tax ni. Enti me dey minim so this guy kwa akoma.
That was they will do it.
Oh, me nka se mo bi anyo. Aban bia okwan se de obe. Say aban yokoyi o ye de obe so ye.
Yeah.
Aban bia be tuma ye de obe so ye. Ba me che say e be bo ajo so, but at the end of the day, don't see sky ya to agu ndos. This go via na me ka say 100,000 to German blast for no. Sign also be die, muchacho. Sika be tam them or winning bonus 10,000, 20,000. Sign money and we want a minister who scrap it. Kobobo man blast $1,000 to $2,000 near the amount. We don't ban your farm, Bobo Aquania $10,000. Say Wakobo one match, then Tim go go a movie. No, I did 10,000 or no call. You be able to saw my what toy. Yes, I own toy.
It's in the pipelines. I don't mind they will work on it. They will work
Papa
on it.
Menjo headline.
They will work on it.
Baba no come with the answer because we all find say ya buy being come.
Oh, wasn't come on did they say ya buy being come they didn't know. Wasn't come on.
My be able to see we country I want toy. Your own toy. Ghana problems those. Now no I mean brand this year. Kubu aya baby. Oh, two new 1 hour cry. Me be book network cry mo network obey call and now ba ne baira on friend ni me ni nko so no komi zo mko gina
baby asana wet benye
oh haya baby asante try ya ayi nkawe kwan so ya the basic issues I say mono na mazi group ka go kwa bridge video wa bu we gina on he na cheska we na kwa ni almost solve the basic problems. Now me cause say me mentor, lose me mentor and then you cry young man be abididi. Kakre we are could just be 40 to 50 cities.
Yes, a buyache.
And then I make I don't make answer. O say be na for 20 cities that we now want to.
I dey be cry
question solve problems no. And we are nemra.
We dey buyache.
E buy changing a two aban no. Aban the entire Ghana for be two aba close 60 something 50-60%. And it's an man. The trauma those the basic issues must be dealt with.
They will do it.
In a populist decision, you go trade to a scam of football for and a blast of an in a tree near moment 10,000.
Sports Minister Radio on Ketekye too.
Enjoy.
Enti anopay yamon special good morning na yamu akwaba Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV anopay emra sanso ye konko phone cross na ensamwa edi adencheche ensamwa anopay ebum fumpa onko phone cross no ya de honsem ato anim nsam no doso ene anopay nemom de disafata se wohwe na wotie ena yade ema wo kitikiti mampole bi ena ewoma akansuo yanom akambu no pa anopay yabeto yeboase na yatere no emra ye confirm emnom no nyina ama wo on NCS Best Radio Station, on NCS Best TV Station, live on Facebook, Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio, Promise and Oyerepa Sports, and answer Oyerepa and Promise Sports, a live, our home, Yabasha, a friend like Anum, match day 20, match Saudwa, Etoja, na Abusiam, and Yasam Ketwa, Enra, Yenyabaku Efim, Emra, Mompay, Etrafie, Emma Lons, Ebon, a Caminoa, went to me ante, Aya Mbala Nzola, Emma a bon first goal, and Sampo, and no Sahari, and the second goal, at the Emma Lons, a team, and then matches way, and Etoja, Brest, and Paris Saint-Germain, at the Ebony Monaco, and the Auxerre, at the Eboso, our star Louis Day, Monaco Cromo, Lille Betronfier, na on Saint Etienne, at the Aboso, our Decalon Arena, na Nyanko Pomboa, Ochna in front Lake Anne Toulouse, and Nice, at the Abani, our Stadium de Toulouse, Rams Betronfier, na on Nantes, at the Aboso, Angus Abo Le Havre, now for Start de Rene, and Strasbourg. At the Abosom, our Ranson Park, Olympic de Ramasse, Abatanfie, our Orange Velodrome, na on the Olympic Lyon, at the Abani say, and at Lake Antebonum, Abusia, Esi Etie, Paris Saint-Germain and LET after match day 19 with 47 points plus of 32 goals. After Olympique de Marseille at also 37 points plus of 17 goals. Monaco at also with 34 points plus of 10 goals. Nice at also a 9 with 33 points plus of 13 goals. Lille at also a with 32 points plus of 10 goals. Mason Greenwood Olympique de Marseille was at 12 goals. Bacola Esiakai Emma Paris Saint-Germain 11 goals and was Jonathan David our Lille was at 11 goals. Ousmane Dembele our Paris Saint-Germain and also as 11 goals. You don't sem at 2 and another pay now. Bundesliga match day 20 and Emma Eshasia our Versailles Stadion and Veta Bremen Eshabakwa Mainz 05 Antimi Ante and the matches say in the city 2:30 p.m. Dodona Ebetimi Atotam our Bundesliga Stuttgart and Borussia Mönchengladbach and at the Abeni our MHP Arena our Stuttgart Kromo Norway Bayern Munich and Holstein Kiel at the Abosom our Allianz Arena Munchen Kromo Heidenheim and Borussia Dortmund at the Aboso our Vogt Arena na Bohum Atlanfie on a Freiburg and a Ebo our Vonovia Stadion na St. Pauli and Augsburg at the Abosom our Veleto Stadion Union Berlin about RB Leipzig na Ottenham Eintracht Frankfurt and Wolfsburg at the Aboso Leverkusen Ottenham 4:30 p.m. Our Bay Arena. I'm the Hoffenheim and I think I was to say and a Bundesliga table is see at here after match day 19. I Bayern Munich and Abusham only table no with 48 points plus of 42 goals by all for Leverkusen. Atosum 42 points plus of 20 goals. Eintracht Frankfurt Atoso Miensam 37 points plus of 18 goals. Stuttgart Atosom 32 points plus of 8 goals. RB Leipzig Atoso Enum 32 points plus of 5 goals. Now for Yasha top scorers no Emrantia Amasha more goals. Our Bundesliga Hurricane Aya Juma Emma Bayern Munich 17 goals and a Hurricane Etime Ashem Emma Oko Oma Mamouche Nasuya Sesei Wafi Frankfurter Osia Kai Emma Manchester City also 15 goals in the Bundesliga. Patrick Schick Ewo Leverkusen 13 goals and an answer Etime Akano Pay Yeresan Semnom Ejawo now in Serie A match day 23 na say and a winsome esi etie enra Palma Etrafie, our Stadio Enio Tadini, our Palma Cromo, Emma Leti, Abona Ekatmi and Sa, went to me ante, and now I am Memenda, I am Monza, and Heras Verona, Emma at the Abos 2 p.m. Our U Power Stadium, Udini, Abatrafie, on Venezia, at the Ayam Tamso, our Blue Energy Stadium, Atalanta, 5 p.m. and now our Jewish Stadium, Bergamo, Amone Torino, at the Abosom, Nafe. Bologna and Como at the Abeni, our Stadio Renato D'Ara, our Bologna Como, Nafe Ottenham, Juventus 11:30, our Allianz Stadium on Empoli at the Abosom, Afe Fiorentina and Genoa at the Abeni, our Stadio Artemio Franchi, na AC Milan and Inter Milan at the Abeni Ottenham 5 p.m. Our Stadio Giuseppe Meazza, Roma 7:45 tonight. Our Stadio Olimpico, Amani Napoli, and at the Abeni, Nafe, Monday night football in Serie A, Cagliari, Atanfie, na on it Lazio, at the Abosom, say, and a Serie A table, no, a see at here, a Napoli and a LED with 53 points. Plus of 22 goals. Inter Milan at also 50 points plus of 37 goals. Atalanta at also 46 points plus of 23 goals. Lazio at also a 39 points plus of 8 goals. Juventus at also about 22 matches with 37 points plus of 16 goals. Fiorentina at also Encia 36 points plus of 13 goals. Yamfio Nafe Yancha top scorers Ewo Serie A Amrantia, I was Siri Anum, Amatim Asa more goals na Mathieu Ritagi, Osekai, Emma Atlanta 16 goals, and an insam. Atime aka Marcus Thuram our Inter Milan was 13 goals. Moiskin our Fiorentina 12 goals. Ademola Lookman Atalanta 10 goals. Romelu Lukaku Minama Bolingoli Esiakai Emma Napoli 9 goals. And was Lautaro Martinez Inter Milan 9 goals. And Atem Dovbik Esiakai Emma Roma and also as 8 goals. Yera Sansemina Ejau and Anoplay Young Spanish Primera División Santander La Liga match day 22 na Leganis Amra etifie ama Rayo Vallecano upon Ekabakwa went to me ante and na memenda match sway and na etoka awo La Liga nom Hetafe bebo Sevilla awo Estadio Coliseum na Ricardo de Bogus Bengotia abe Santa Refi Villarreal and Valladolid and ebo awo Estadio de Ceramica Isidro Diaz de Mera Santa Refi Atletico de Madrid Arabon Mallorca Real Metropolitano Victor Garcia Santa Refi Espanyol Abetanfie RCDE Stadium na on Real Madrid at the Aboso Alejandro Munez Santa Refi game num na Espanyol one game amana Madrid Abon Council P and at the amount and pay na Barca Ochina and Deportivo Alaves at the Ebosom our Estadi Olympic Luis Companies Jose Munuera Santa Refi Minfon to Valencia and Celta Vigo Ababom our Estadio de Mestalla Pablo Gonzalez Santa Refi Osasuna and Riso Sadat at the Ebani our Estadio El Santa Pamplona Miguel Ortiz Santa Refi Rebetis and Athletic Club Bilbao at the Ebosom our Estadio Benito Villamarin Juan Martinez Santa Refinafe Monday Night Football in La Liga Girona and Las Palmas at the Aboso our Estadi Municipal de Montelivi our Girona Mario Marrero Santa Refi our game num enti La Liga wasem and anopay yate atuanim na mamefan tuanim se say and table num esi etie Real Madrid and LED with 49 points plus of 30 goals. Atletico de Madrid atoso mienum 45 points plus of 21 goals. FC Barcelona atoso miensam 42 points plus of 35 goals. Athletic Club Bilbao atoso enai one more 40 points plus of 13 goals. Petit ni say ama esi etiemrantia ama se more goals Spanish Primera División Santander meretu anim se Robert Lewandowski our FC Barcelona 17 goals and was Kylian Mbappe Latin our Real Madrid 15 goals. Rafinha FC Barcelona 12 goals. Anti Budamel our Osasuna 10 goals. Kike Garcia our Deportivo Alaves and also as 9 goals. But Sansam nom Ejau anopay Yamra English Premier League num match day 24 in the English Premier League and I say Emma Ebeko Nanko Pobwa and 12:30 Nottingham Forest and Brighton Emma Edi Eboso the City Ground na Simon Hooper Santa Refi AFC Bournemouth and Liverpool Emma Edi Eboso and Vitality Stadium na Darren England Santa Refi Everton Ebetanfie Goodison Park Liverpool Cromo na on Leicester City at the Aboso Darren Bond Santa Refi Swiss Town and now our Portsmouth Road among Southampton at the Ebony Michael Oliver Santa Refi Newcastle United and Fulham Bebom 3 p.m. St James's Park na Chris Covenant Santa Refi Wolverhampton Wanderers and Aston Villa at the Ebony our Mullins Stadium and the Mali a center referee and what team okay other games now say Emma Ebeko Ochina Brentford and Tottenham Spurs and the so our D-Tech Community Stadium Gerard Gillett a center referee Manchester United and Crystal Palace Ebebom our Old Trafford John Brooks a center referee Ochina Arsenal our Emirates Stadium among Manchester City at the Eboso Peter Banks a center referee not Chelsea and West Ham United abo on Monday Stuart Atwell 8 p.m. and Obejamum as center referee on Monday say and a table no see etie a Liverpool nearly day about 22 matches with 53 points plus of 33 goals. Arsenal atoso mienum 47 points plus of 23 goals. Nottingham Forest atoso miensam 44 points plus of 6 goals. Manchester City atoso a 41 points plus of 17 goals. Newcastle United atoso enum 41 points plus of 14 goals. Chelsea atoso ensia 40 points plus of 15 goals. AFC Bournemouth atoso enso 40 points plus of 15 goals. Aston Villa atoso enwotwem 37 points minus of 1 goal. Brighton toso encrow 34 points plus of 4 goals and a Fulham toso edu with 33 points plus of 3 goals. And pay yere sansem na ejawoyanhwe top scorers Emrantia amase more goals our English Premier League na Muhammad Salah Gali esiakan ema Liverpool 19 goals and was Alan Haaland our City 18 goals. Alexander Isak our Newcastle United 17 goals. Brian Mbemo our Brentford was 14 goals. Cole Palmer our Chelsea 14 goals and after Chris Wood our Nottingham Forest and also as 14 goals and pay ya don't sem ejawo live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM and on pay yeah live our Facebook page and also Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live on Facebook. Manuel Vasco na say Spain and yabon sem no so ete atwaso Manuel Vasco Gavi ne first coach and I say Real Madrid and Atletico de Madrid na Gavi player na amo pen papa na bom boy ne kokodu Barca na okosha niema awo Barca no ana okache ne say opese osi akan ama FC Barcelona na ojudie our Gavi Mokrasa and Yama impenfo ehu efa Gavi hono ebenyiri Gavi be more at the ama Barca team no na Barca enra yebehwe training na coach Hans Flick and omo ahead of gamer otinam ebetimi atoda enti anopay on your Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio yebehwe Barca fono na fe on Oyerepa TV FC Barcelona training yete atoso me komanim na anopay Louis Accompanies Olympic Stadium Barca for I stand almost stay with a Estadio Louis Company ninginama anisa wama stadium amu esino enye ready prayer enti Barca for I stand with BSM enei ukoma Estadio Olympic Stadium nom ametna ho until May 2025 until May 2025 and a Barca ametna ho edi omujuma and wati oko Rafael Lozan na suya president of the Spanish Football Federation ni semina anisa 2030 World Cup amo pesa final no toja ewa Estadio Santiago Bernabeu and then centrani bi ebusan se openie dentia and now pesa 2030 World Cup final etoja ewa Santiago Bernabeu and also Santiago Bernabeu because the stadium ewa chrono capital Madrid ahinkro ema Spain entia afa stadium no so and I say na Spotify company no renovation amena capacity no abeko 105,000 spectators compared to Bernabeu 85,000 and na Lausanne at the etuja or Cambobiate, Benabao should be the first choice because it is in the capital and it is the best. I know I am Sama Rafael Lozan, President, Emma Spanish Football Federation at the Etuka, and then I pay Marcus Rashford, a player, Emma Manchester United. Na Marcus Rashford today, Nanka dia ope. And say, Abebo, Ama FC Barcelona, Namum, and pay authoritatively made to him, said Dono, and Tibe Amaso, Nadia said Marcus Rashford, Abeko Bansa, financial difficulties in T, Ama and Sino, and the reporter, Eka Mensa, and pay, I mean, Fi Barcelona, Yamra Rimad Dasuya, not Yenin Common, and I'm pay our Madrid, and Ra, not Kylian Mbappe, Vini Junior, and I Rodrigo, Amina, a trainee, and see Ebasham, mother trainer, and not Amia head of gamer, and now Amo Elpo, not Vinny Junior, and I say Cristiano Ronaldo, me idol cassette. Na advice bebre and a Cristiano Ronaldo Odima anom Vini Junior as a player na Jodini say are best enti Niema P and why at the amana as a footballer na brobom Vini Junior na manfo bi say ya tete Saudi Arabia Saudi Arabia akoya adwuma o ntra mad team no mpiem and say lawyer and pay come ama santiman ewiase obia enti me manager our mad team num minya madwen se me fi Real Madrid and I say excellent and you some Vini Junior at the Etuka and then I pay Don Carlo Ancelotti and in central for every say opening season a packed to Ocha Champions League matches obebo first leg our City Etihad now for return leg akwa Santiago Bernabeu sansem way na and the fixers obabom in the league na who sign a ball Copa del Rey and I say enti and a percent ni press ni na fully fit enti rotation be so match go wa oba expect say player A na be bom not player B about the next match enti rotation be so na onim say wiki mu and beto just Rodrigo South Fosika amuti no Rodrigo no enye sika kitwa na boy naka ete acheni agent and mad the phone penning for say dentia ono oba Madrid no one TV half cra enti ano Rodrigo de onya na adwen say ofi Real Madrid and I say etna am found players amo Madrid nina abe fight for position our team no Espanyol goalkeeper Juan Garcia ahead of Madrid game no and I say it's going to be a difficult game so Osha Madrid anymore attack no masa say amosem Jude Bellingham Kylian Mbappe Rodrigo Vini Junior abeka ho enti say amopesa mutima win game na ade also mo here and say am fight with everything on the field and Juan Garcia player goalkeeper Emma Espanyol Ninsema or the Etuka and I don't pay and you don't some live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV Abusiam a weekend edition of today's sports ya think phone close on some tefa a wom down and I don't pay show me live our Facebook pages and also one Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live and I say Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa and Promise Sports how you now kwa yate atuho obenya bi etime atwenti enough of Spanish stories no ya ba England no fe ya tin komo ewo England and I no pay na yebasa se afi Manchester United asue Edwin van der Sar or your legend Emma Manchester United and Edwin van der Sar at your footroom Emma Andre Onana or Chamse Onana a good goalkeeper no can say man for believe Onana mu our fem kakra na Jobeka at Onana ne say he shouldn't give up or your goalkeeper bia or a lot at the Emma football and the Uncle Fankonim na ni so anyama Emma Manchester United Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner and at the to just matcha amone Manchester United abebono ebereti eze nadia se obetimi abobie nyankopon boa edatna etia Manchester United. Look Shaw be here more time before about 10 be juma ama Manchester United anom aya European Amarim manager ama Manchester United and ocham Look Shaw as a fans no afrene kakra baby obekobia no busanse na Look Shaw way Japan and Look Shaw eba and osimunya boche Look Shaw prano enye se bia peso oba ne na okọ no otena wasamba ebe demand emre kakra and sample and Look Shaw etime aye fully fit Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim. And I say, our second punijina academy no so with financial situations our football in Pempeno academy no I say amama amani etime akon na I say oka Alejandro Garnacho copy manum Omunya efi academy num and etime abaye. The focus is that we have to improve the academy and we have to bring more players through. And no ayensema Ruben Amorim ati etuja I was say amama amani akọ Manchester United academy no na fe omunya players efim ebua club no wabo Alejandro Garnacho abaso o say the situation and niama oye e team no dodo na na etime asesa o believe say oto so say ya na be koye ate amano Manchester United onim say anra na me confirm here today's sports no so Emma was a Matas Atal. Waka Edia champion for say Bayern Munich deal no uncle. Enra a real baby Daniel Levy cry a fly to Germany. Continue come out deal no store and no pay. And now they say yes to Tottenham Spurs now. On the agents no titiwa consider teams from Manchester United kahon, Chelsea kahon, Arsenal kahon, Team Bena me kwa. Me pese bono mi bobie me petima ebia me kop no me te bench and yesenka metra me Bayern Munich ya me Matas atono me petima me kwa debia metime abobie and your reporter efriwo etotwa and na anopay Manchester United Crystal Palace said debia ye no on the show no coaches and players time and see Anra press conference Ruben Amorim ahead of Crystal Palace game and some P and on the Tuja and some Bini.
I think it's not improving under me. It changed right away since that game from City. The way he understands things and understands that I just want to help him. I just want to win games. And he changed in everything. The approach when he talk with him, the way he recover. He understands that sometimes I'm a different coach, that I'm demanding in my way, and sometimes it's hard at the first impact. Because he's a different kind of coach, and he understand that he's never in a bad way. It's always for him, but I'm a different person. And I think all the merit is from Garnacho, and he's improving, and we want to continue to improve with Garnacho. Again today, he understood the position, the moments of playing inside, outside, the connection with Allo. I think he's improving a lot.
Inti Ruben Amorim and Ebo Alejandro Garnacho abaso and pay say he's improving a lot the system or tiase me a different coach inti and nema meche team kakra Garnacho tiase me fi Manchester United ameko Aston Villa amaso ye Unai Emery and ati to just Ole Watkins and Watkins MP and afa Ole Watkins no but I'm sorry no you see Ole Watkins coach team A Ole Watkins coach team B the and say Ole Watkins anije ewo Aston Villa team num and yansema manager Unai Emery ati atudwa former Arsenal star Felipe Sandaros and edi abasebo de Emma Mikel Arteta. I say Mikel Arteta a good coach na the obeka champion for say Arteta that bia se Pep Guardiola any Manchester City for be consider Mikel Arteta in prayer and yansema rana ati atudwa na yeka City asemnom February 2025 abusuam matches no a packed into a Arsenal and I'm not member over the weekend. Oh yeah, about Luton Orient. Now a bomb Elfie etia Real Madrid 11th February. Na wasai about 15th February City against Newcastle United. About Newcastle United we are 18th February. Oberemo na wako Santiago Bernabeu. Na oni Real Madrid etia aboso. Na for Sunday 23rd February wasai abo etia Liverpool. Na Wednesday 26th February oni Tottenham Spurs abo etia matches enye na se enyasem ketwakra ewa bosumia yewemu na Mikel Arteta ena Pep Guardiola se ento bia ne yentemo se de manfo chem se yakra yentemo ngo ene adade na se woni ne yantuma ewo Manchester City ntia fedie ede na asia asento aba yentem bia ene yentem Pep Guardiola confirming say anopay yanka ema obia entime say City players ready say I'm fighting for the season. The season is not over. E say Premier League nyo amom na LED na osai katwa so say ready for Champions League playoff against Madrid. Ano aye Pep Guardiola, Mikel Arteta na edi to say among for busa strikers say Dabain and Arsenal and a striker Elpa and also Omugusua, one more player or bar, or bet me Abwa club no, I'm player or bar, or bet me I'm import and ahead of City game and Sama, Mikel Arteta, and the Atuja, not Mikel Arteta confirming and either said David Raya, and bet me at the goal possible, and I said David Raya, into and Fantia Manchester City, or can't say, or say, on to me confirming man central for Sir David Raya Beda and I say on that Okasa and Rano and what say and them on my last training and then and on bet me who say David Raya Beda Man City game and I said David Raya and na Man City James McCarthy Jamitini almost say general transfer window planning kobe bia hebia now je o dwense me kutasika me kofa James McCarthy o se confirm say boy no nani je no ho or future for the club on kobe bia Mikel Arteta head of City or in SMP and a tuja yente Mikel Arteta press conference ahead of Manchester City gamer ebe tuja no.
With David is still uncertain. We have another session tomorrow. Another 48 hours, so we have to wait and see. Ben is definitely out, hasn't trained with us yet, so he's not going to be available. And no other news from the Girona. Well, I'm very confident with the work that the club is doing and exploring every single opportunity that we believe it can have an impact in the team. And if that's certainly the case, and we can agree something, we will, and if not, we won't. We are trying everything that we can, but I don't want to give any reassurance or not. I don't know. It doesn't depend only on us, so our intention is clear, but the possibilities are affected by three parties. The business is to try to be better than them, to beat them. That's it. And the only thing I review is what happened on that match, how competitive it gets is normal when two big teams want to win the game, and nothing else from that side. Very disappointed with everything that we did for 98 or 99 minutes, but it's what it is.
Yes, nti utie Mikel Arteta ninsem nyaya na etiawa maboso de ama dada per striker nemom no egusu aye set a right player eni ensem eno ayensem odi atodwa onwole Watkins otesna ochechemu say amo find solution in that position. Now oko Pep Guardiola so you say Madrid and City no I come here say acquired derby of late na on Arsenal and City osai kasae Pep Guardiola.
For one goal, maybe he play another one, but who doesn't mean play against Celtic Glasgow or another team or whatever, and it's even worse. So we play awful and they go through it with them. So the draw is a draw. Bayern Munich was extremely difficult. Madrid is extremely difficult. We know that, and we're going to play with the 2-day recovery, 4 days. It doesn't matter because we have done it. We have done it in the past. We have built this kind of incredible tie schedule for many years, so it's not a problem. For my concern is always give us between seasons more time. Even that doesn't happen, it's okay. So we complain, dedicate another job, go home, don't play football and go in other countries or don't be manager for Man City. Another job, it's what it is. So I would love, absolutely, but for many years for Sir Alex, for Jose, for the teams, for us, and for the managers deal in a European competition, in a top, in these countries, and it happened the same. So we have done it. So we have done it. We never found the reason why for that.
Now, Pep maintenance you say wife no jai na kawai shawonsa say de. Enti Pep Guardiola I don't know na obi a oyere say oni time mano our dear gu so de bia wedding ring eating opening sa. Mama Chelsea aso na fe yeni nkomom Enzo Maresca ena edi atodwa say Robert Sanchez on timin twaso enye mistakes de bia sa etinyankopon boa on Monday against West Ham United. Philip Jorgensen ebenya akonya na fe ono nsom ada goal post num boss player and player Euro Studios in the mete say Ivan Ferguson the latest striker Chelsea for and we said that business no as Nicholas Jackson kwa yentime fe ani ntono so nkunkunu obamu a hu as hu presence we anim ho enti Ivan Ferguson the latest player Chelsea consider say omotene bebam Chelsea aso ye no Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper Gregor Kobel. Yeah, in the summer, I'm back for Gregor Kobel. Say, na I'm goal post num. I'm Chelsea. Enzo Maresca on Monday. Ni team no bomb. Atia West Ham United. Or in some P. And I took a game no. And some say, and Enzo Maresca. And took
we need a response. We need a good performance to try to win the game, but not because it's after City game. It's because we try to do always the same. And for sure could be a good option, a good moment to get 3 points, especially at home. I have no idea because when he was here, I don't know how was the environment, how was the situation. From my point of view, I can say that since we start, I'm working happy with the right environment. Now, me and I think I said many times, it's the same situation for all the clubs, all the manager. I think it's good also because you can work just with the ones that you are sure they're going to be with you until the end. So it's a good for me, but it's a good for all the clubs.
See, I'm here Enzo Maresca. I'm call Liverpool. Na I'm prepare for Bournemouth game no. Yabasha and Yama Liverpool manager and slot training grounds into Mosala no and Mosala did training sano Nanya Brio Liverpool Omuchena na Masa tene fa physical snum ningina muni say amani ambersa league no amabete na Jamaica and say Liverpool for na aso mutiri mu ya omodadodo na okan sembia tromo o say omuhia left-sided defender and omuhia obia or best serve as a protector to the defense. Number 6 no I was so moya in tentem na pebia no wa se Fenway Sports Group no as a yakasai omani ni plus no and kadia was omuye bia so moye na fe amastande contraja e wo honom odo mama musaba eye nemom mamush no kon ho city afa etika Mosala no osenka westende na Virgil van Dijk westende plus was extending na nka wa extended dia mo na ose Martin Zubimendi anyone wa say ase akoto baabi enka unslot system na obono enka eye ono ne betimi aboa amatim na aboa ne yenti omfa Martin Zubimendi emra eno ayensema oti atudori no run Gravenberch no the position and a coach in the bono obedu baby abeba and ensema Jamaica ati atuka and then ano pay na Liverpool manager and slot and they atuka se Mohamed Salah Gali obia nimsa no here Liverpool and so nim perimfetin komo sa amwester na contract emfa emanom se de tie bia ombeye na player na green kwandia contract no ombestente Mo Salah 23 goals this season. Nice and Koye, Eman Papa. I see everybody wants Mo Salah, including Axe and Slots ahead of Bournemouth game no, and someone that took after Mo Salah.
Yeah, I would be surprised if there's anyone wherever around the world saying we don't want Mo Salah. So he's doing so well for so many years that everybody probably wants him, and he's done so well without my advice for a long time.
So he can probably keep doing what is best for his career, even without my advice. But my advice to him would be different than than the one. No. What I mean with different is that everybody wants him, including us. We want him to extend, of course, as well. So that is clear. But I'm not surprised that Saudi wants him. But I'm also would not be surprised if other countries want him as well. So yeah, he's been old and wise enough. He's done so many smart things in his career that he will make the right decision for himself and hopefully for us as well.
Enti anoya nsema and slot at the Atuja Aston Villa the latest club. Omo him say Marcus Rashford amansa abekano until the end of the season Champions League yewom amabwa na feniman koye emfa ema team now Oko Tariq Lamptey na so Brighton defender na diameti chem se Ayers forum edin komo se amansa ebetim aka Tariq Lamptey na abaya juma ama womwom Everton so edin komo se Tali Akaras amansa bekano afi Flamingo na abesia kan ama Everton and later sa and what eka yansa and on pay yanko Italy na fe from England to Italy and pay your live our Facebook page and also Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio Kawoka and they are two just in Ukraine the wife and the Kina was supporting the papa or say emra okopium our Italy only dim komo na afutu otema ningi na aya juma manfo se awade ase hihimo na so per reporter eyensa ka chemsa enkofo ne di do pa osumase ewo nipa ni so de enkofo no fi se awade ni ho na so reporter no pay eba chemsa Kawoka eni Anikina masa wo jomani osumase na obakaya bonya no mukra Anikina eni batudwa se ontimi sorry 26 anopa na ne mabusa ne se na mo papa we enti Kawoka ene Anikina kabom edi Christmas ne bom enti letters ene wom ena anopai yete ato anim former Juventus coach Fabio Capello atetibi ede aya Thiago Motta ho na ne nsam ne se Thiago Motta no kranie awasa otumi peta ne modimbo no kakra ofisa Thiago Motta baby of Juventus efi no instead of say auditing no be nim no team no ebana tikakra and your Fabio Capello ne nsam eno no na Danilo Diameti anopa chemsa team no mpanimfo no bi any place ni bi na amanya happy sir Thiago Motta ejai Danilo Musa onfi Juventus bobokonum na Santiago Jimenez metisa Brand Prisky oya final coach or say Mateti AC Milan na memepe sa boy na betina no fe way adwuma ete ama final bobokono coach bia no hoba ampe good player nti AC Milan sensem na de enokra Santiago Jimenez wama epeno na me Brand Prisky mepe sa boy na betina final no fe way adwuma ete amatin reporter if Italy ever no pay HM several Milan players no enya happy with Seyo Conceição ningina ma anisa openino the method of training kwaya afaso a training boys no reporters are senior players nibi and the angel namely Christian Pulisic Theo Hernandez mo ese no crack can be and ama Alvaro Morata every team num akwaya juma ama Galatasaray Sport Club and your reporter if Italy and I no pay na Franco Baresi and edi atujose AC Milan no krenise Champions League playoff around no ambebo na am happy say am Juventus entimi enhia and yensema Marco Baresi edi atujose ne penise afi Omobedu finals of UEFA Champions League players wono nkakra improvement eba coach na amompesa am the pressure bia eba to say your Conceição so ano aye Franco Baresi nesema ati etuja ene anopay Inter Milan president Beppe Morata ena ati atuja Sir, new format of the Champions League, is something else. About a lot of matches. Na anonom Narazuri president na to just say omo ye happy say qualification. Woman say etime ekaye ebema omo timi ako ete akoma no say finals no last time omo do finals and a City Rodrigo Cascante as the only goal obekaya sade no they comment if he paki kenanya sam ketwa Rodrigo Cascante the only goal Emma City and Momo first UEFA Champions League title opening sa omo Inter Milan ebe pese ombesa ko finals BM na Mediterranean eye Inter Milan striker Demeti HM clash with AC Milan over the weekend and likely say Mediterranean ebe timi asia kan oko Javier Zanetti na soya o se Inter Milan ebe timi awene Champions League ni afi na Narazuri vice president okasai enra after the draw and o se hwe ono no Ojini players ni na ohwe niema ekoso ewo team no na Simeone Inzaghi nom niema amototo a Champions League no amo so betime age amana ye afi yanko Germany Kingsley Coman report HM say Nyankopon boa summer transfer window obedwe ho se meko Saudi Arabia na meso ko presika ni bi manfo sika pudu a omoje ewo Saudi ne meko akogye bi nti Nyankopon boa summer ote Sir Kingsley Coman akọ Saudi Arabia emane nyanwa eno ye letesa eno eka yensa eno play Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers osi na ni anjepa Sir on it Bayern Munich Asia our playoff in the Champions League na they all can say a big challenge at the Emano na Sir Okokoyi Bayern Munich fima a record kese and why about prepare for the game and your Brendan Rodgers Ninsama until Tuka and then ano play na Abusiam and a Champions League Mami Sumau by popular request and you confirm now today's sports no so play of draw no a team atoka na Brest and Paris Saint-Germain first leg a 11th and Etoja na Juventus and PSV Eindhoven at the Abani 11th of this month and Etoja Manchester City and Real Madrid and also 11th February and a side game Etoja now for Sporting CP and some and Dortmund at the Abani Sporting CP game 11th Club Brugge Atalanta 12 and after AS Monaco and Benfica and also 12 February now for Celtic and Bayern Munich Feyenoord and AC Milan not return leg etimi atwaso and no iron somewhere if the UEFA Champions League playoff Etoja and no play na mamenko France and afi minya jumawe and from few France Jonathan David boss player Demetini Jonathan David me report me say Newcastle United woman you be pa na Newcastle United free say that be Alexander Isak aniwa aye Jonathan David and betima ya adwuma no aye ne ye at the amatim no Olympic de Marseille am interested and start at the Rams midfielder Amadou Koni a player masa bona obono Olympic de Marseille fisa omunyano e mfimfi wa ababwa omutim Roberto Di Zerbi sa na Medford no e sa onyobi abeka ho e 12 million euros and omde call sa amra amaya juma ematim no Olympic de Marseille enso awake on a deal to sign Nicolo Fagioli or Juventus midfielder 23-year-old Nicolo Fagioli amo twanim say amansa ebetimi akano na Paulo Fosenka mene okasai or Olympic Lyon woman manager or the atuja sa ubamua ono o believe sen kakra enyama ekoye ewo league no nyina eye coaches and players modembo backed by the management team and our team Rafono said they were PMO Olympic Lyon or Hiobia support so bia hebetimi abuanom nafe nyama koye ama Olympic Lyonnais and we ansema uruanom ati etuja and nano player ya confirming na ama wo na Anthony I mean, confirm Emma say, Cecia, Jamesa can say, Anthony has been registered in time by Robertis to make his La Liga debut this week and see over the weekend. Abusiam, boy, in the better kind, I'm a Robertis, here sounds some of them out to him, and I play na Una Emery. I'm going Aston Villa tried to get a deal done for Marcus Rashford in final days. That's a catch-all. Ochna. According to Unai Emery's Petisa, Umbeye Rashford deal no Cristiano Ronaldo turns 40 years old in 4 days. And on the two just in football no, ono dia opasa oye in football. Onyenye still and quite I want to know Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake, Jeremy Duku, we out against Arsenal. Homintime Ensiakaya, Yaton Sem, L2 and another pay. Jude Bellingham on UEFA Champions League draw against City. I'll see City, we are coming. City, we are ready. Now, I say this time around, Rima the best qualified game, and then some Ruano Ati Atuta, and then I pay na anti-Saudi clubs close. And I'm a catcher, say. Gavi, I send a contract. I'm a Barcelona. Now, why send a contract? No contract number we are 2030. Now, 2030. No, I'm going to say Gavi contract. Mo say anti-Saudi clause. Now, say wo sikana yedi say clause no. Saudi phone can Saudi phone the bar. I'm going to activate this clause no. Emma unko since Saudi phone. I'm so power. Utia grossi kabia. Ombetua. Osikain Benzema is a legend and always messages me. And Vinicius Junior or a player Emma Madrid and I'll say Nukrenie Debia only Karim Benzema Elton come na impact Karim Benzema nya I want to carry us no rent me feed the Berada and we ansama and if you are Balamin Yama registered the most dribbles in UEFA Champions League phase. That's a group stage no open player or keeper in the Champions League according to UEFA foreign team say Lamin Yama and yes I didn't pay you don't sem atu anim and I don't pay na okonsem fufuma Neymar dos Santos Jr. at the two just say I believe enche bia Kylian Mbappe Abaje de Ballon d'Or enche bia Vini Junior abaje the Ballon d'Or I say ayomumi no and be compete very soon I say Kylian Mbappe goes no abese Sanso and I'll come obi atimate say Vini Junior say bia man for say Mbappe be fasa shania jadabi ensisa omuyina ombebo omoden ashe goes no ete amatemi ko boxing mu kakra na Mike Tyson and andamine hardest puncher our face in his career. Na nisem say in boxing you will be honoma wo ball power to acquire a ball acquire the ultimate ball bibia count na o say in 1980s in 1987 in 1990s no na the likes of Frank Bruno Larry Holmes Masa say omo twede account a utuza bibi etime account eno yansema eno efio about yebabom last voice no na solo ahwa nim say yadini na ebetime asinti yebatie the last voice yeba na fe ato so eti afiri Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV.
You know, I'm not going to talk about any individuals. As I said, we are actively looking proactively to find a solution in that position, and we'll see what the market brings. Well, I'm very confident with the work that the club is doing and exploring every single opportunity that we believe it can have an impact in the team. And if that's certainly the case, and we can agree something, we will, and if not, we won't. We are trying everything that we can, but I don't want to give any reassurance or not. I don't know. It doesn't depend only on us, so our intention is clear, but the possibilities are affected by three parties.
I play, I know, Mikel Arteta, Nisama, or the Atuka, and I play on Ole Watkins. Now, Chisegusua, yes, Seti, say, yeah, him say, you been the right player, say, Oba, you bet me a bangi goes, no, I'm an Arsenal. Boss, where ya wawa kuda no, Bates, former King Faisal,
player I said na no ba we no obetia kama minu no me bra na no ye ya ifro no abrante bi a na kan bi no da go ema King Faisa obetia wo no nyame adom me bra no na yiri fusi awo am ye be ma fe ode ya papa samba nti nyankopon bo a ochina ye beto ne din nti congratulations Bates one ya yiri fusi ochina busuanfo na maba ni nyina so makwaba friends ni nyina ya makwaba boss e be gyan so anopay na amanfa ma so nsem no ye de nyina si born again saa na ote mo say
yeah ninko so ambush
happy birthday to Ruda China nice China bano no a student of Adventist Senior High School Bantama
China na mrebi oba no
ai nti openi ade de ma born again on fa ma
wa ba habiem
on ma happy ba no de ma born again nti from your father Kofi Atina honorable chief okay yate nti eno no na mum no openi yesrew obane di ne birthday born again ya na yehu no nti boss yem fa ansem ni nyina
na se aware se mahia on pa o
da bi se on se omomu tie kokwa nkra days pa in his presentation na owo stories bia oyefa players a omo yire mo ene omo no yire mo issues any players as play with akofo bawe play with akofo we no ne hona misuafie nti me story say utia sometimes we say ba kumbia betwim say player we kra why say play one ne yira say me boss no ho wa ba ne ho ena misuafie
na me nam tre
so no so me ni ye adwa
me nam tre
sa
na also fair be fair
okay sometimes boss me headlines corner bi ni ma was it ko pay bi bra
yeah and say players no ye nipa
ai
they have their private lives they do baby no am ye hu say they almost sit here na wo de en ka de nye no
na se ka waka story boss
say nye ka waka kra na meka
Pep Guardiola so yere ja ona still ka wa shewe na menti ase na mbusa
nya no so kra na meka the meka ye na obi ni time
boss Pep has 7 na kofa bai won say Pep no o say Pep say
Pep yere say to was or the four e can so be or the four sikania na obi a zafo no
ne ho to no de no
omududu no a ohamu nchichemu ba aduokono nso omuni adaje ma omuyire no
boss e bi zo adaje
se ni manga omuni am so omududu no a obi a nani ku na dwuma ho woni adaje no eya na mpempin na man fa won saa dem ga omo fa won saa si a otuwe ni nti a wadwene ye so wa adaje ma ayire no
boss me mo adaje
wadwene ye so wo bon mo
5 to 7
se edian kofi
5 a.m. to 7
di acha no nkono obu aboso miensa nko fie da na dwuma na de nam tis a subject of media adaje obu adaje man ye no ye kan ye nto ebu ase
so with the Pep yere na say Pep ni adaje nto
na me che say oba no can decide to leave and he has left she has left because minim coach bi a wasa ya se na na ire wadaje man ire nto no oni adam go edisu ande and your opponent the bia no na ire na che dem odidi no apie ni akoje ne fo na ni ayi na di
na menti ase kawana station
kawana sense kawana e Pep na dia ni sika no de toy
where the ring here
there be and just say me tie me sharing and just meja ware obi a reason ti at a point o she bibia na won she ebi ono oba na kura akọ into a certain understanding say you can keep our rings and as you dey mean
oba no you
nyime dey enti sa obi ni adaje obi wa adaje mbe so to bo ase kakra emre bi beba Oyerepa se oni adaje man na ba wutie dey
mi tie pa boss
enti nya ho so oni ma ware chen o Pep
Andrew Hosa.
Only na the 30 something years. Enti ne oba no so ni adaje a.
Enya asem
One point baby.
Sheda fa kwan mu sa.
Na brocha warija no eboa ma mo.
Yeah.
Enti asem sebi nsemfun bia no de asem ja. Ebi na eba krom ano.
Eso your customer.
Enti Donald Trump ba charge no. Se obi mpeni sika na be ware bi na wo kwa wo de ko so obetwam. O kwa eda bibi ba ko bia na e de ama na akọ. Utwam so Donald de support over. Mr. Trump. Ti baba oni adaje wa daruma.
Boss, anti-boss story am there. Una che me boss san. Una che me boss san mano. Na say ninsem say story dey so una che no.
Ma say kwaku de ne skills bebre no. No say kwaku oye city.
I don't know it was
Oye city. He's a good boy. Ntina kakra nyame ema no so no. So
but the minimum family boss one is we are quite for anti. That be on we on the foreign news near start to show say state uncle that you.
Aduma na asesa.
Boss en che yo. Na no ya o.
Aduma asesa.
Me kai many bright. Boss on how there those days with I think agency. Boss, na internet or bibia or internet or bibia or obeka
tell me Friday na dey watch Saturday. Dey jaw ba kofi a. O ya dey obeka akoye no.
Obeka tell me no copyright say masa munko production. Now no boss. Saturday na mo 5:30. Now office o. Inti 5:30 no office no. Na say woni ho dia. Ada na onye show no bi o.
Mamze ne masasa. Ne masasa. So be da kwa ba bi e fa, obeko nsu atra na.
Ndu to de mo ha ya.
This year wa kwa away match.
There be min kwa away match.
Ba obo ase de okọ ba ko bi.
No to this year dem me.
Obo ase kwa wango.
There be. Yeah na but nen
ba na say the sky dey bi gu ade no mo.
To be ni was how. No to dey be bia bi chiru so say you know am say on say we see ade a kakaka. To dem me bia so chere sports wa. Me bia so chere sports. There be the full one in na chere.
Or they have it.
To the full one.
Na dollar no gum.
Open way no. Na bi wom there.
Sports are the bia chere bi wom there.
I can't obi me enza. I don't say that ba ko na ma.
Is it aso afuma djuma so ntu ameka.
Enyewe.
Is it o chana say?
Me no reverend
nko. Say ko nsu atama ya de o me ya djuma.
Me no reverend nko. Wo head of sports asuma no. No akwa ko ya djuma e de ama
na bi to yes how
say Obe TV.
Me nya djuma ma say Obe TV o. Na o yesu no wi a. Oyerepa yusu wi a. Na bi and only producers say we need to me also.
Ubaba to say ne agroni fan first na ebnada no say me so mo nipa 2 om de beba but we are sports lawyer to me wura ba bi am boys no mo ntima wura anti edu brada e wo create me dru fiada na omonye ho na me matena ho aye ni me yi baby a
eno an
omo ntimi am make news na ze
ope kakrama department Reverend Aboko there
I'm not on chama.
Bibia ye.
Bibia kama.
Na Reverend we guy o.
Ene Saturday. Ene na won.
Baba sha say.
Ene na won. Ene na won na wo ye.
Baba Bibia we fine.
That was it.
Reverend Aboko call himself faith 833.
That's chama. Anope there encha ne apomodin ho hyem ene edinam. So that bia woni tua no. Who sports personalities there. Yeah, penkofo mo te fitness ase a na ye mo. Anytime bia ye babu show so a na eni age because ahodi nyina ha na sha ase free. Enti ye den chia so nkokora from prophetess Dr. Elizabeth Asare Boatmahoff, CEO of Faith Homeopathic Clinic ko Edmaya Hwefo na etifo nyina. Sabre e wapomoden ho asem ne de brɛ say baby bia owa ohwe ya no pay no say na wapomoden esitie. This year don't forget say we are focusing on self-care. Now self-care ni nyina kire say as an individual no so ma wapomoden ho hia na se woni kɔ wapomoden ho a yareɛ pa se yareɛ beku de da wobɛnyina dimfie tenten ne nkwatenten amen esan sɛ wo as an individual no sɛ yareɛ ba woni paduam a woni nipa a wodi kan a ohu na ɛkwan a yareɛ fa so ɛbɔ yɛn kae sɛ waba nipadua nim no ɛyɛ de boni fɛ signs and symptoms kyerɛ sɛ abra nipadua no ho ɛdodo no nsɛnkyerɛnne bi tumi da adi wɔ nipaduam nanso mpɛmpii no yɛ mu bebree na ahu saa nsɛnkyerɛnne no a na ɔmakɔtɔ painkiller is one of the things a nipa dodoɔ na de ka symptoms no akɔhwɛ nanso so yɛhu sɛ yadeɛ wɔ hɔ yi yadeɛ bia ansa na abo nsɛnkyerɛnne bi adani ɛwɔ nipaduam no na kyerɛ sɛ agye mmerɛ kakra ɛna ansana obeyi ne ti just say there has been an incubating period and until time a uhu sensencheni bia da di woni paduam no enye saa da no a na ye hyase edi ka hyase e woni paduam ma clinically no wan hu hwe and until Faith Homeopathic Clinic edi mfidie papa aba a san fidie no abra ya we no kra enyanda clinical symptoms edi no yetimi ehu through the nerve endings na entempana ya pet ne puma sibre e de amount eno nti wo hwe won say all of a sudden wapo no wapo no ahyase ho no wo sori an po won say wapo no wapo so say e hwa ye tan ana say wo chibremo no wo ho a wo te yaw pa ewom say wo drive say wo yo bia otena fa akɔkye eye adwuma ana say bi kra wonya accident bi pen but e wo ho a kasa ne mu buye no wo da so te yaw bi ewom a kane no nankente saa e wo hɔ a ɛkɔ na aba anasa wo yɛ ɔba yɛ CS e wo hɔ a na asɛ baabi a pempam yɛ no e mu keka mu yɛ ɔhene bi asa wo te yɛ kakra wo mɛsrɛ so wo hu saa sɛntwɛne nyinaa bi a twemika na bra Faith Homeopathic Clinic e hɔ na yɛde holistic approach kyerɛ sɛ kwan bia yɛfa so sa yadeɛ no e bi wɔ Faith Homeopathic Clinic nti wo ba na sɛ yɛ acupuncture na wo sɛ de treat you through acupuncture no you be activate certain major cells in your body amani pedua na nkasa asɔre gyan na so na abɔ n'adwuma nipa pina na nya autoimmune conditions ama immune system na nyame de ma wɔn sɛ ka enye adwuma na ma wɔn ho ban free yare ho no entumi enye n'adwuma yi ɛno nti sa wo ba na do fa saa kwan yi so a ɛbɛyɛ kwan kɛse a ɛnam so de apɔmuden papa ɛbrɛ oni pedua no ɛno nti baabi bia wo bia no wɔn sɛ wɔn ase tatai kakra ɛwoma ɛkɔ na aba all of a sudden wɔn sɛ wɔn ni so yɛ yellow the offended jaundice no me so trumika ne fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic all of a sudden one kasa who say uja wona no acha kasa che say edit 3 days edit 1 week wonte kra say upese uja wona me show fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic na yenti membo awo we obi a wudware na ho keka wo emfifire kakra bi te wa ne de nkabone e ba ho ana Trimikane bra Faith Homeopathy. Research be akoswa me say about 67% of all diabetic patients or sluggish liver. You can so be a sluggish liver. Trust say obrebo no the way say itimi ye na dwuma no intimi nye ne saa. Na enam say brebo no akwa ahodo egina no so na de won dwuma de ti no. Say brebo no ho ka e wo adverse effects e wo nipadua na pomodin nyina so. Eno ntiti de make ken. Won hu say onase atataya bra Faith Homeopathic Clinic. One who say when you saw a yellow bra Faith Homeopathic Clinic, all of a sudden we don't I had dark brown and I said deep yellow bra Faith Homeopathic Clinic. One and take a crabby and I would taste so who did me ya na yare just say what did you mean and come one day but now they were near her. Why nya utimi nya de se we bia mesho for numbers we 0244 58 38 59 0244 58 38 59 now see atigola no 0275 96 94 14 0275 96 94 14 kuma se ahene makakobin 18 mu de di adwuma anopo ya make say ya doctors atenase ya consultations baby bia wo hu say ya re bia bani paduam no twemika ne brasen kran na wo hwe ya ko Santa Maria Abuya Junction hodoma ko foidua nyamon ko Landry Managers Road or Poly Junction hodoma ko foidua Landry Managers Road Poly Junction takrade fo nyamon ko Anaji Police Station hona Dr. Boatin esinkonwa o hwe na yarefo Dr. Enoch o Bogoso Old Aseda ko Old Aseda boga bronsa na chi honoma ya de bia bani paduam bia no tie nsema Dr. Bismarck edetu na etwi mechanical osisi
all right to Faithful Homeopathic Clinic ya tenase ne ebo monkaye ba Faithful Homeopathic Clinic ya mo hu say ya wo yare ahase na ye incubation period no
Enti whether a acute condition, a chronic condition, yare be na ada so ache Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic. And na on ka say wa bemobu ana wa kono numno bi ase nya side effects enti unko hospital bi abi. There be unya ma Faith Homeopathic Clinic. Na de e wo ma ye ni kan say ye ho no ye me so ye nhwe. Bra nye tu yare na se ama. Efi say oye hu adekro na de yare ne ba ye no. Ansa na ye de ho adu aka no. Ye mbezi on symptoms e ma waduro. And as you based on the old becano and the Abesha Swamo. Now buy you can screen body no. Said the can kind no. I did be a crana in Yan Shasi no. After Abu Boba. You screen you from head to toe. That's right. Machine edited X-ray. I mean what the crana air pesa airban air bobano. Near so I know amount. Yarebe say diabetes. Say your pressure. Say your kidney disease. Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic. Wow, kidney no chronic. Say a yako end stage. That's chronic kidney disease. No. That's right. As I see, and I need that's what be no. Ekeka dialysis in this animal. Say a dialysis chronic boy a day. And yasem ketwa. Bra Faith Homeopathic Clinic. Yanyemre. Oba aside say yama unroni or other forms of treatment. Wohonum. Yabobo so yaw massaging yaw acupuncture. Baby biara or cells no ewu adai bia no oba acupuncture no beboa. Ama na activate cells ni nyina ama cells na ewu ni nyina no asa abankomu biu ama adwumadi a organ no pese edima nipadua no edi ni fefefe say diabetes sugar na ekosoro eno no sugar kosoro ehu pa sugar so kofom a ehu pa etimisro wo honum na adwun so ntentem infections bit ma adwun so ntentem o prostate insuti ma adwun so ntentem sugar insuti ma adwun so ntentem ba misro hu sa ne ma na mfa nko pharmacy enye over the counter enko na say diabetes na ma adwun so ntentem now corner pharmacist no say panyin oya be ma panyin unfie woni number 50-60 no go find say prostate no more prostate dra Johnson no be dey etwa entwa you say diabetes won ko hospital me hu say diabetes na dey e ko se wo ho no mu didi asese ana e kom saade wo unum nso ntentem ye say na edua ni nyina e bo nipadua no be wo didi no sese ana e kom saade wo kan hunu say sugar na ye dey e kofro e ba wo honum a wo say fifrete pa wo ye adwuma wo to office wo tie condition as still no fifrete kan wo say sugar level na ye dey e kwosoro na say one pam a ye wo complications bebre a say one treat sugar no anas one treat in tema ni nyina timi this complication but obi wo say I mean tia say wo say sugar level kwosoro timi ma glaucoma na say timi wani kurefra ye friday bi optic nerve ye hwe ni na optic nerve no and transmitted visuals e kwa ya adwunim enti sabi wo de wani hu bibia ansa na wo be hu say oh nipa asemasi na ekwo no optic nerve no e signal wo brain no e ma brain e process ye hu adwuma ansa na wo hu say oh nipa asemasi na ekwo na nipa obenti na ekwo no so sugar level ne kwosoro etimi damage sa optic nerve we no e ma visuals no hu ni ye enti na fa impaired vision obo ho obehwe ade no na eye no blur ase boys na ni so there be sugar level na kwosoro enkoto aduro bi engu wani ni so diplopia double vision ebo ho no ma ohun ade ohun ni tutu ni nyina na yesebra se one treat diabetes na na so sugar na ekofom no one treat amana sugar na ekoso no one treat amana nkofom na say emfrima etimi lead to glaucoma no etimi lead to blindness when ifra sugar level na sa kwosura etimi ma end stage sa kidney disease na ye kan ho asem no etimi ma cardiovascular diseases aside of pressure no etimi ma stroke nyina Mr. Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic oya oba sabi o menses we fichi krom na enye Faith Homeopathic Clinic o mo pa wo infertility ye hwe nipa ba ko o ba fa ho kani ye dai ebra se wo ba no na fort won ho a se wa wudi anim ye fa de ade bi endometriosis ma oba bia wa wode na wa wudi anim no ye wo lining uterus ewum na lining of the uterus no ye fa na endometrium obo ho ane de no etimi displace from inside uterus no ekoto no fallopian tubes your friend is a fallopian tubes na ovaries nim more na ekono na the heavy bleeding the ebra na your friend menometrophagia wo ba akro no bleeding more na etimi say lead to loss of anemia cheso moja ye de ekofom o blood na ekofom mesro ni nyina na ba hu se wo ho no ani su briu kakra wo ho na ti o ya kakra wo ho na ho aye hye na ho asa ye nwunu wo na te kakra bia no wabre wo so ade mu na wo se wo so mesro Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic o ba ye hwe wo ni ukunu nyina ukunu so na ne sperms no form a ya mani no boost ne sperm cells no se immune system so na ye weak ana se wuntimi mbo adwuma ye nso a branie activate ye boost immune system ne ma ni nyina Faith Homeopathic Clinic na benya saade we prostate ho asem ana ye diama wo ye de catheter hye wo ba mem me so Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic nenyi catheter ni free mo na ye de catheter ni hye mu no na lead to infections me so me de ma no be si safe na wo hwe ya all right
afa na bebuza question
okay eti wo hwe sa prostate no so a mo na ye hye catheter no nurse ni bi and I head professional and I head to work bi obesho catheter no yes sterilizing no aside no yes lubricating no ansa na dey ahyem obi o ho on disinfecting ho eno aso fire anu o dey ade afa ho no aye dey o dey ahye e cause infection na e cause no etimi kotena UTI nim UTI tract no ye hu say UTI tract no so no o kidneys ne ka ho your bacteria bi a ebi te say Escherichia coli say E. coli no more na elko no na travel through o ureters nim elko kidney nim etimi kokoso pyelonephritis a ye friend kidney infection wo ho na won fe ye oya won na sia tatai usisi ye oya ni nyina e faith homeopathic clinic say osteoporosis osteoarthritis o tendons o cartilage nim nyina ye weak ye okotodwe nim o fro pepo agise so mu o fro stress agise so mu me so obe na ntekura agise o yusupuma faith homeopathic clinic na ba o de opoma ne beto form bra faith homeopathic clinic say de bia make na ye ho nya pharmacy a hospital yenya adaje agimre ehwa de kro no the root cause of oyare no
okay
tani e de adura kan
that's right
timisro afina hwa de for number ne the numbers me nu na diduma MTN ne 0244 58 38 59 0244 58 59 and ya tenase ye adwuma kumase ya wasantase ahenema kokobin 18
mo hono mo a enkran fon so monko Santa Maria Abuya Junction hono mo a ko forudua fonya Landry Managers Road Poly Junction na takrade fonya ko Anaje Police Station che hono ma bogo so de e old Aseda Boga Abronsa na chiwa chairman afi my question nembra
na me busa sim bi say
yeah
faith for the bia mo yesonko ma dance engofo die ni ade na different na edinta
okay
edin na mamo yes special as obi ano na anu me ho a ma me abrewa ba ko frame say me fa no ko faith for obi ana faith for no asese maje eduye no ne ayaresa na bosododo edinta mo ko bompa bi ana
o say empire na wo kan de yebo say ma me no a prophetess obompa ba but she believes in professionalism as well into the professionalism ni ejuma but ahomachi bi a obompa ma ni patients nyina eno nkoda no on say aging it goes with medication ipa bia wu nyini a ewo no bia wo 20s na otimi no mo a odru 50s a untimi no na 60s eno nti saade na ye na ye hwe obi age ye check your body mass index eno blood content eno ensu egina ho di twa aduro ma no e play major role because the time aba na say obi foforo so ba na say munyam the same condition kwa na ba ya you treat you as an individual you share the wo condition ne ba dey hwe the ni ba na so no dey ba ye ba ba bi o wa ukona ka so ti o ya na ma munyina bia the same painkiller but ba bi o wa yes ti pa bi o wa stress na dey ba ye onu hia duro didie ne na ne rest
okay
and obi nso so dey no a symptom of a particular disease be a starting depending on the individual.
That's right.
Doctor
for Edamasi. Now no pass wo tie mo de.
No pass wo tie.
Bi ana oni adaje onso no de bia
o busy there but o sha no pay. Na bibia so e koso kama. Ronaldo, yes,
on na making kind something. O yusu sa ne ma no. Man stay fit no. Enso ye kroma kotoko place, house place. Omo homeopathic na different from hard na. Boss me say omo Ronaldo mo homeopathic no. Different from hard na. And also
enye different but obi awa yare sa. E kroma pa obeso so. Obi okra ye ko make me nyi sa ne ma ni. Yeah. Nti ana yare sa so bebre aye your mental state. Nti so kwotena doctor bia nim na oni gidi on ma do bi o de ma bia nyeyi so at the time e kusku ayi ni afre call bi West African traditional religion omo nyini kakra ndie ne no 64 lebi obedwe de WATR o na kire se yare mu oni gidi e o de o sa o yare nu mu a e de zo yare ebeko we de me ko try bi na awe matise o ko sa beba sa ba wo didie se me ko faith na yade amede koi
me san fama
so mama Elizabeth ene asofo ne doctors no e be hwem ya obeko fi na
wa busa we ni se
obi an onye e ba medicine go mi oba ebi mu ni ni o
debi but you say busa sa ne se on say Ronaldo age no so kakra take go beat in 4 days time he turns 40 years nti nke bia Samson Duku bi Kwampo ku bi oba wa
ɛnyɛ automatic saa sɛ Ronaldo ɛnya 430 sɛ nti so kɔyɛ bia dabi bi kura aduane a wɔdie ebia ne nneɛma a wɔyɛ bia ne na ɔda ɛyɛ community no so wokɔ fit no matter sɛ deɛ nti ama Ronaldo yɛ fit no ɔfa yɛ Ronaldo no asa yɛ si account sɛ nya o reverend mu books no
ɛno ne yɛfrɛ no non-pharmacological treatment ɛno na nyɛ adurasɛm ana nyɛ massaging ana ɛyɛ football non-pharmacological treatment enti kɔdi die
reverend ɛdamase obi ɔkorɔ mbɛtena kasakasa koraa de no mo ntia so wɔka non-pharmacological what so mami face o me ya mfi o mamu so camera mamu reverend ye reverend ye ni bi obi anya careful for the game okay enu anu no o reverend abojuma oti so bet enti se no ayi transfer no eti say ane ma
say transfer dey
window no e close ana
amano ne dey say Ghana dey dia close Ghana dey dia close
amana ne dey na on the third na
yes na he say what so stadium come on amano ne nche dan do so sa
transfer
na say yeah ankono gidigidi se
na na no manan ba ko bi ama sa obi ade na no ka no manan ina so wanya Patrick
Dogu aba Dogu aba
no an be go
me to Ruben Amorim's first signing and as a manager your first signing means a lot. Yeah, coach, their first signing there. It means a lot, especially for manager who told the Wababa matches. No one who certain problems in the team. Next Wababa Tnadi no.
No, omo money scanner.
And also na mizoto
over with 30 million. So go with me. I heard that because the Diego Dalot no so obono at least cut to the end of the season there. But only here no pa.
Yes, left one. United defense no promise. Me they be on some cancer asem no. Onana if Onana can repeat that wonderful performance or put two up away Inter Milan before so joining United now. United goalkeeping issues no ebe solve it. Now me to so check you Onana. Onana at Inter played in a 3-5-2 system. Until he had at some point in time without the ball. Inter Milan had 5 defenders protecting Andrew Onana and blocking shots and as a build up of opponents. So I check United this season sa 3 back na and a United the year Juma. And the use of wing backs with 2 in the middle, 2 just behind the striker. Enti na say eya tomu amana eya tomu diama Onana sa. Now in Mazraoui Mr. 2 clearly there's no problem. All right. In Liani Euro delayed and Lisandro send not Diego Dalot alcohol. So Dalot clearly according to the plans of the manager he's going to use him as a squad member because of how versatile you know. They be Obeka line up now maybe at the bench. He's a right Timbebo, left Timbebo. So person about 4 back Timbebo, person about 3 back so Timbebo. But probably I think based on his output so far, he's looking at Mazraoui solid on the right, Lenny Yero delayed Lisandro Martinez, not the Patrick Dogu Ababeshe left. Not the Patrick Dogu Ababeshe left.
Not the Patrick Dogu
Nes I was next on.
Na ayi ko bench.
Diego Dalot ko bench. Yeah. Na Diego Dalot ko bench.
No, you go for na be.
Say Dalot go right.
No, him Mazraoui nephew.
Say Mazraoui to unse na answer on about 3 center back.
Say that is options. That gives him options. Say bia Lenny Yoro bini ho a otimi neba. But to clearly there are some managers they build from the back. Or building in kakra free chiro. Into here chiro a maybe United one massive question mark left ho.
Or 30 million on national. Em kola me uti bi ni na ma.
San kom promote yo.
Onye yo mu adwuma na mo.
There be baby edro no. The transfer
if you had paid attention to them, we will be pay attention to the end of the call.
Or the call, yeah.
So we should be doing some 30 million in football terms. And now who is saying yes go?
It's capa, but
You find near the minister for any suitcases near the Ekoji 1 million and 3 million.
Am I Daniel Assembly of Parliament? No too much here,
money.
Yes. So clearly, I think he wants to build from the back. In building from the back, into left back one the biggest issue at United back five no. Without the ball back five no. Into left corner and I'm still two all solving. Now I'm to watch check here with Manuel Ugarte. The promise is there. He play on a year, Juma. He can easily drop Bruno to come and support Ugarte. Now I a double pivot no. But also United a targeted guy before Sporting. Left-footed player be. I saw the news. I don't really believe whether it's true or not. So, but clearly, she no be shabasa. No to she no be she. Kame dia minyaya. January transfer to one fakra no be 3 BDS and come from no. One a proper center forward. No to clearly. Zegzi intimi boss our role no. Rashid Hoyland is best for
na Brazilian no Cobetis. Say outright sale and loan.
Loan. Antonio loan. Me to proper center for the community here be pa. The last time now Zake can I side with him 100%. United need a proper center for it. They don't have that.
Hoyland.
Oh, Debbie. He's best for the bench.
Hoyland.
Best for the bench.
We are say
no to na so no share dan GD bia
ba with promise
that is the point. No to say am say United team no players some more promise. But as to say reality is the issue. United will need that. They will definitely need that solid this hour anymore to increase their goal score. Yeah. So to, with the transfers in there, I think they say Rashford even and name whether a move to a Villa. Let's see how things will go. And I am
no Rashford no Villa
say I'm open alone.
No, you know who the chain? The Mogicano. Oh no,
you know who the own.
This is no option. I say,
AC out of the picture, Barcelona out of the picture.
You have to find a club and many year before the window closes because as it's better if you are. So, until no, as in a bargain in from Kakra and Villa to a Champions League team. You
Konako Bobby.
Well, one thing is clear. Say Uti Amorena. Say there's no coming back for anything.
How do you know?
No, I think
some form of stubbornness. No, and behind the scenes, I think when you're in massive backing, and now as a United, a cheater for when say now they see that the problems of the team is not managers. As I say to you was a lack no. Was a brand to bit me Barbara Bonia. After being your baby, no banning shed and to say the end, but who say, oh, dear, my mental house and you been a United.
Example,
they've been sacking managers. They've been sacking managers. To some extent, the managers. So Amorim hit the ground run. Amorim is not a proven manager. I've been saying this. He's not proven. If Amorim is proven, how will you classify Pep Guardiola?
They're proving your levels.
He's not proven at the top level.
At least at his level, he's a proven manager.
At the top level, he's not proven. And United is a top club. But unproven to the United level. So what you say? I'm to mama a chance no dia man. And the kind of resource I'm to when you know. David Moyes similar resource here and man for a lose confidence with him. But United have been sacking managers. And now they've gotten to a point that they believe that sacking managers is not the solutions to their problem. It goes deeper than sacking of managers. It is a lack na be seen so pepe. It is a trade for him to build a team. To other matches. Manchester City stripped to Emirates. Big game by all standard. Also weekend so Liverpool in the Bournemouth. To people asking questions whether SM and Yomo ebetimi stop Liverpool. Weekend matches so weekend the dynamics in quite interesting. Chelsea against West Ham. Chelsea be playing against their former manager in Graham Potter, which is also an interesting convo. ɛbɛkɔ nyame yɛ adom Monday na me to Saliba ene Haaland asan hyia biom and it's going to be an interesting battle Man City ne Arsenal game no so we check City any Chelsea but to you Haaland ni superpowers no bully the Chelsea defenders but to the Chelsea defenders no look ordinary in how they play in terms of the physical battles in terms of the take-ons to some extent because a Chelsea goalkeeper Sanchez to Wanyadi and I'm not surprised the sports lawyer story say Enzo say on Monday but to Obama another goalkeeper an opportunity. You cannot be competitive in the English Premier League with a goalkeeper need decision making in terms of how be feeling line so about be save the ball so poor like goalkeeper friend Robert Sanchez. You struggle to get positives around him. So it was a good game for Haaland and he steal the show. Now, against the Arsenal back two, if it's about the physical battles, the understanding between centre backs, how they move. So check it Chaloba mo, boy no mo boy no, and it ko mo boy no boy against Haaland. They were confused from any front. Now maturity and leadership game. How to get under the skin of a centre back like Haaland. Now I'm frustrating with Musa Nebinim. It was out checking Madrid, any city bar. I had a Rudiger Moyeno. You can see that tactically what plan say he want to win the mental battles against the striker. And Sana the one on the field ne crimes to Abaso. Inti Saliba ne Gebrache so many misadi any pa. And that will be interesting. Moto the City midfield. This season you talk about Manchester City, but their central midfield issues. Seb Obo, no boy Ike Gundogan, Kovacic, and Kevin De Bruyne too. Which means the energy that you expect from these players no from. What they do with the ball is exceptional. But without the ball, how our Pep said the players no ever press it, no matter regaining possession as soon as possible. You don't see that in these three midfielders when they are operating for a club of Manchester City. And Arsenal, Declan Rice, Odegaard, Thomas Partey against this Man City midfield is also going to be an interesting cover. Hot them to two. I'll tip Arsenal ahead of Manchester City. Yes, De Bruyne has been doing well. Now saying 5 matches at City abon to once was start to show up and De Bruyne click it. Nasa attention ko Haaland so I want to Foden is fahon is stealing the shoes and we to watch steady in 2025 Foden has been scoring even if you go say at Chelsea. Attention was on Haaland lay passing my Foden excellent execution of the ball and on the ball echo to net. That is one thing that we must also look at. Now you look at the Arsenal front three without Bukayo Saka. To another share Premier League preview production no. Now Mohamed and Wright and I'm so to and he was talking about the kind of vacuum say Abrantia Feno Bukayo Saka ni wa eja e wa Arsenal team no. Based on what has been predicted as the possible 11, Kahave Trossard and Abrantia Feno Gabriel and Martinelli and I'm so too. It look like the front three of Arsenal in this particular game against the Manchester City defense. All in all, we saw a Man City side about 53 long passes against Chelsea, which is not orthodox Manchester City. Almost a some more approach. That was when a club a friend Chelsea decided to press City high. Based on the state of Manchester City, I have a strong belief that Arteta will not sit back like previous matches. Abos what Dinechirina City for enjoy possession. No more tackle. I'm expecting an end-to-end stuff. Arteta taking the game to club FM Manchester City. Supercomputer ne predict a year advantage Arsenal. I think in terms of confidence. Sadiena na Arsenal ni City beba na se who be the Arsenal so no. Otomi who Sadiena in this game. I see Arsenal taking the game to Manchester City. Not just taking the game to Manchester City, but taking the game and beating Manchester City. Arsenal have their confidence back. I mean, to me, sure say you have a Bob game the gap between Arsenal and Manchester City. No, close. It's a win for Arsenal in March. Bournemouth should try and do something too against against Liverpool. A chance at the end. They've been in a wonderful form. From set pieces, the use of long balls, closing of spaces, pressing, efficiency up front. The understanding the warm front three to a different story altogether. And tactically, they have a manager to chasing the big giants. He's solid when it comes to game management, the flexibility of his game. And fortunately, when your players who are not stubborn, who understand his philosophy and are willing to sacrifice in terms of positional play and all other factors considered. It's going to be a tough game for Liverpool too. Kaminya draw the power. But I want to see me normally I'm yes, me am in league bar name will be a preoccupy. But also top 4 no, at the moment. Arsenal and City, but meaning draw for point beba. So imagine if the results end in a draw. And maybe Liverpool win here. There's a league no cry in drew match, but GM up will be the Eddie Amano. And that's what I don't expect. The Premier League is a competition that gives us surprise, and that thing should continue this weekend when Bournemouth take over a club, your friend Liverpool. No, to last one, I'm the main semester. Uko Italy. AC Milan, Inter Milan, one game, and there's also AS Roma versus Napoli. Claudio Ranieri doing a wonderful job with AS Roma coming up against Napoli. Whether they can stop Napoli, because Napoli are surviving Juventus or must survive Atlanta. I said their visit to Rome will happen. But to Sergio Conceição and Simone Inzaghi, we are talking about aggressive manager Bakopa. Sir. Prime Jose Mourinho style, maybe a manager that would argue with players on the field, a manager that would demand more from his players. Once an sports lawyer, your story say AC players need to start complaining of how you need training. But to any grown up and you need to do afford no so. Diego Simone mo type ni bi no enoye. So far oba no, untimi nka say bad for Milan because we take you over in the middle of the season. We're winning 1 trophy for them. Onya some 2 draw beer. Amount for raising questions. But in the last 2 matches, he's been able to pick the results, including Champions League names to Toma in Sakusi from my boys in Nijan power a now coming today and playing in a game against Inter. Moto Inter is a solid side from every angle. We all know the Omoye in the Champions League, conceding just 1 goal. Their front 2 of Thuram and Lautaro Martinez, amazing. Middle no, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, former AC Milan player, Nicola Barella, so 2 2 no so Jumana more Mkhitaryan mo Jumana Ube Poma Semkeke. They have everything. Denzel Dumfries on the left side, DiMarco on the Dumfries on the right, DiMarco on the left. Amazing team by all standard. It's going to be a game. I'm to me who red card will because of how passionate and aggressive this match will be. No to on say Super Copa no. ACD Inter, but me sure say Inter might get a revenge in a match because of this weekend. So I'll go for an Inter Milan win in this particular weekend. Yeah, weekend. I'm going for an Inter win. Yeah. In this particular game, all factors considered.
Napoli na chair wrong.
A share.
Napoli in Tabana it was Juventus.
Yeah, Juventus. Okay. Juventus no free down by the share no. But to Juve we story Thiago Motta story ni IABB or but I bring the entire can want them because supporters they hit and faster. I'm going to say letting go Allegri and bringing him in. No? The kind of signings near Diomaya man, they expect more from him. This season, I think so about Rochen. Any other club, this is what they call 13 or 14 in the Italian Serie A. Okay. But more on that on another day. I tip Inter to beat a club FNAC. Arsenal win and maybe Liverpool to also drop points against Bournemouth. Yeah.
Zach.
So and now just about 20 minutes ago, and Sky Italia I report say Patrick Dogu and I'm going to our airport. Now we fly about England, Manchester. We about completely the deal. In town pay ya. Only say Nra. Let's you bobo. Na story ni interesting. Let's you coach no. I said there be ono dey na better because they don't avoid relegation. No so we should let you or the boy no koi. Away to Parma. And I'm say, my friend say, hey, Jari Oya no, boy no, ya 20 we. Ko yena boy no ko pra waso be hye. Mo ase ho. They are not say they are not and on my coach one say, hey, on Jari Oya no. Now my kwa no ko boy no say Kim. Na asemsia he is in trouble. And even though the boy was there, not a bench, but Amobi, and interestingly, they won that game by 3-1 against Parma. Yes. It's interesting. Why? Why this transfer a interesting one and now I've just said United have agreed with Sporting but for summer that boy no Kwenda no and the virtually agreement is done but for him to come in the summer and he use on say left foot about Bruno there be on the right side of the wings. Also on the ball right side, no boy tuntum no.
It's 5 for Bobby, no.
Also na amori no.
Na amori na mo goto no.
Na worry lu. Only me issue. Only nim kwena issue pa. So why this transfer no born o de me ko pesa me hwe omubo against Inter Milan no. Look at areas where Masrao and Dalo enyade no you see this boy is coming to solve bon mame boy nyewe mame omoni Inter Milan nyewe omoni Inter Milan
Uzubana nyewe
now look at this
tete I don't know how yes sir
so me analysis
baby omunyade
where they have deficiency they
still remain Man U players
men case omunyade me see areas where more deficiency
there's a full fragment
now so to shade me against a top side like Inter Milan.
But you do.
Yes, the last game that he played in the Italian Serie A before Oba. Shot player. Individually, he almost second in terms of shot game. No a second. Interceptions, not a first. Okay, more chances. Second game no players.
Tackles one, no a first.
Yes. So duels one, no a first.
Cross to second.
Cross
to 10, no more than 20 years.
Progressive carries. Hana Dalo and Mazo problem because they don't come anymore. But okay, against Inter Milan
on an FS
or making more progressive carries than any other player on the field. And Oyena as a left back and now he's coming not to play as a left back but left wing back with they need to attack more. And he said, "Oh shit, we are." One thing is very clear: say he's an ideal player for Ruben Amorim on the left side of the attack. Now, you free. I say, Mame, Patudogu, any the other defenders in the Italian Serie A, young Casemina, Misha Devi, born fast, name go. Of all the defenders in the Italian Serie A. Of all the defenders in the Italian Serie A,
I didn't pay what I didn't pay the consistency. On say, Sanima, you whom be no lodging, any whom Bugatti, any whom be that, then be like very consistent. My tackles won. Oh, in the whole of the Serie A,
defenders on
it also 10.
Hey,
there have been players, man.
Players. How many players defenders are in the Italian Serie A?
No. Why?
Why?
10 is a respectable one. Interceptions.
Enfano say for Obia issue for defenders 4 times 10 years.
40.
40. Now Obia the 10. As tackles won. Meanwhile, defenders are more than 40.
Ah, my boss here.
Or try this similar defenders.
Oh, come now, baby, a here
interceptions 30 feet.
Oh, and there. Baby, a here on this, you know, opposition boss touches. And this boy is coming to play as a left wing back. And that area, I'm say, Mazrao and Dalo, our deficiency because they don't attack more. And Syria, this boy as a defender has started the ball in the opposition area than any player.
To defender, no, Dimarco.
Or two Hernandez, or two Dimarco, or two Bia. Say defenders are touch more ball in opponent area. Patrick Dogu. Miloto shot. Miloto Shadio shot taking. Another attacking statistics shot. Or what shot defenders in on the auto second. Say here he's coming to play in a system that he has to attack more. So if you look at the statistics in the Italian Serie A, now Oba as a left wing back for United in that Amoran system, this boy will be dangerous in the Premier League from next week going. Now finally, born on any United players, wingers, you see why it's very important to bring Dogu. So let me be very clear. In terms of the BIOB no two. So, what do you compare the other fullbacks and I say of United now? This stars Otu Munyina and Tusha, Patu Dogu, Dalo, and Mazram Sotu. On the screen, the first one, dribbles. Need an L 2.16, Dalo 1.25, Mazram 1.73. That's he dribbles better than these two. Progressive carries. Need an L 3.33, Dalo 1.81. Mazai air 1.22. Eti on come more than all these guys. Mr. crosses. He crosses more than all these guys. Only 1.96. That 1.62. Mazai 0.77. Short creating actions need any air 2.84. Nina. Eti so when you na. Patrick Dogu is coming in to play as the United left wing back, and I think the potential to be a very great fullback and Ruben Amorim. Let's welcome him. Let's welcome him. Yeah, at the age of 20 there. Great. Our a lot of potentials, and I think the what?
Age of 20 no due to.
Obi o tu di Marco Neto Hernandez there. And say o tu Hernandez the two
and now started one.
O tu Hernandez and o tu
baby.
But o tu no be. There no defense no.
Touches in the position and meanwhile we are able to believe say this guys omumi di Marco ne Tio Hernandez e ko mo nim so bia sana we ko na nim say no. This guy runs better than them. He attacks better than the two in the Italian Serie A where the stars don't lie. Say the team nyade a team omunyade e no na chese in the team that omunyade no on the oyade and United akufana. And I think it's a good signing that you show him so baba na abua Ruben Amorim na nyama akon kan. Eti Yeriko United about Crystal Palace. Home matches have been there be umbo. So, and then
next match na grow
until you are in trouble. Crystal Palace United the home matches in there are a problem for United. Away Amorim find it very easy to deal with the away games, but I'm the Old Trafford no. Amorim here, but you have to find a way to create
and Old Trafford. When he defends, he does well. Team no crisis here no. No call on the low block, no use counter na and a buano. The match awa win bia. Oko toe to toe now. That is where United have problems. And don't think that's away in the big matches no ya there no. And United don't even go there or Old Trafford.
But away games or boy now, so he dominate the game.
The boy no quite dominating games or dominated by passing there, but also Mumba. Oh the boy
Old Trafford.
against Crystal Palace. It's Old Trafford no problem. I think if he's able to solve the Old Trafford atmosphere, because as I say, they play with fear at home. If almost of what against Crystal Palace, last time I was say the latter fixtures or no, a fixture that if they can be able to bounce back with those, even though they are stubborn size, but you should be able to beat them. And now starting with Fulham, which he won, you should be able to beat Crystal Palace. I'm watching out Old Trafford and near Queen. Arsenal at home to Man City, so too. Game Arsenal unbeaten in their last 13. The last time Arsenal call unbeaten runner a brew in Emery or call 14. But under Arteta there, where they had the longest unbeaten, he has gone in the Premier League 13 hours. We're winning 8 and about draw 5. Mr. So offer from week 11 up to now, I about where week saying in the Premier League 20 saying. So, but so far from week 11 up to today, Arsenal have won the most points in the Premier League. That is 29. So you got 24. It's about 23. And so offer from week 11. Ever seen ne? Arsenal any more points than any other team in the Premier League. That is 29 at the highest. From 1 to 11 nimuna omunya kakra ema Liverpool eden atwa omu amako ba say over from week 11 never seen that they are on common first on the league log based of points accumulation. They are playing against Man City in January. The problem with City is even though yenyaji team say enye the City team that we yes ye nim almost any omotie
February.
Sorry, yeah, in February. So over City in February, so from January, in their last 40 Premier League games, and defeat that the last day of 2022-23 against Brentford, no match league no we. City in their last 40, over from January, City never end there. Or more lose just one game in that period. No more winning 33. City within that period. I've shown said I am not heading to beat them, and I'm apart from January, I'm lose a game. You're right, January, they've not lost a game, even though I want to say the opponents that they play, so no, and yet you bet back and say no, Obiano Momo, a very stiff Brentford, on board draw, but that against Omo winning. It's at Emirates. These are the time. There's no better time for Arteta to stamp his authority against the boss Pep Guardiola. Only now, I shouldn't back up in the Premier League, and you're good enough for him. You're good enough for we are coach of Arsenal. And that situation back up in the Premier League, and you're good for Arteta.
But the good point is that the discussion has changed. First in the night is a pump.
Oh, said now
since that was standing the ground. One count the number of times the City has not also beaten him.
No, sir.
City so say na check.
Oh, sir, said this season the first round. Fan from last season. City home away now. City didn't draw away no be no. This is a couple draw City in
other competitions.
And now we so if you look at how game in it here, there's no better time for him to just to beat him convincingly than the watching at the Emirates. So Yanko City are struggling now. No show against Kabuja, even though they came back, but so too. It wasn't a very good City team. It's Yanko for Arsenal to win by 3-1. This is the first time I say Arsenal. And that's how convincing win we are. Then I think say Arteta.
That's Arteta the one man very away.
Oh, but
and now have a renew. No,
but
also you with my way.
But against a City team that it's not that strong.
You cannot condemn them.
And based on the team, even though City yes will have Mamouche back because league in a bit more league, but Champions don't know team. But I think still now Arsenal should be able to win that game. Bournemouth is stubborn, but I think if there's one game that Arsenal will be hoping Liverpool beat by double points and the game 3 o'clock on the home because Bournemouth Arsenal at home, they beating City at home. Omakoche United away. Omache Tottenham. And eventually teams like I said, Omache will be Liverpool share no Etihad sorry Anfield 3-0. Eti upe one team watch us bet me a stop team kase bia teams on Pelega I think say when the moon 3 o'clock Bournemouth say they are the best in terms of current form to be able to stop Liverpool. It was our game. Until my uncle, drawing game, a game no more a drawing game for me. Toto Italy ka krebi, Sanaka Milan Inter airbo at home. Milan win the last 2 against Inter Milan. The highest Omania compared to the previous 13 against the same opponent. Inter in the history of the Serie A, team of boom do AC Milan. A big game for them. Almost 70 times. The highest against any other opponent in the Italian Serie A. And the Inter there, AC Milan and Shada match and for more. Teams also Serie A move, but team I watch on bomb do a pan the Serie A no. AC Milan. Oh, some me can't omodiano. Omodo bro.
Goodbye is fair so bad chichi. And 70 saying.
Oh, me them Udoba.
We want.
No me interested in how Inter the number of wins now Omunyano against so. But I think say the last 2 games in Milan have shown say omu close gap. Come on, we need the last 2, one in the final game. And last time almost when Inter were the home team by 2-1. I'm not much in to the game looks more of a drawing game to me. So based on how Milan I don't pay most of my confirmation say
the all kind of conclusions here
36 million.
Or say in the last 40 matches, January till City I lose just 1 year. I'm gonna Brentford I know my boy. Still Emre was a teta. It's so more convincingly. One so managers one. The kind of conclusion.
Yeah, we said so too.
Okay, I run the ground him na conclusion. I like him again saying. That good to the which mama hope. I can't tell say that's over in 2028. You young quiet.
You're careful, Kaka.
Dogu.
You're careful because
one call separate do.
You're careful because
we say the reason for Amorim's outcome in games is what Tama said. It has nothing to do with home or away.
I mean, that's what I've seen.
It is the 3-4-3 formation, which is more defensive.
When you decide to play on the low block, it's difficult to play Man U. But Old Trafford, no one team can boss against the only full I'm not Crystal Palace.
No, Okobo 3-4-3.
I'm confident them.
Ejina opponent no more bodos.
Na me ke so team
team unable.
So only City are better.
Manchester Ebo City, Manchester Ebo Liverpool.
They will agree.
Manchester Ebo
Arsenal better.
Will accept it.
But on say Crystal Palace
everybody a winning culture. It start from somewhere. Yeah. So to adeba ko about football they say. A do point be a they are not supporters G2. Eh kwan abefa so awini. Eti wo ye coacher. Ye won pempen so bia ne de ese wo ye. Stage na Manchester United na sese no. If style on against Liverpool, City and other top clubs. And a momunya results are. On se sa that approach against smaller teams. Because stage no mujina na results no here. And I would need time. Would be instill a style of play into the minds of the players, especially because of players now always say no. It would be a holiday to remember when I met to Zakitofo. Say my candle go na sama chero. Odo ko hear statistics na adiaba. Na adiaba to. Ye they are when say Gani. I see ya when Gani say what? Ya when Gani. Na me to Zakitofo say. Dogu bizotu. Oye bibini Diego Dalo. Say my catch no. Dogu eye bibini Diego Dalo. Enti omunya abotre Emma Dogu. Na mo the pressure bebre ko to no so a. Na mo ahwe a.
What did you Hernandez?
Any mark the Marco. Ukres kana to Hernandez jina na di Marco.
30 million. And I'm almost 2
because
almost 30.
Yes, I'm more 30. The into I'm boss 30 say. They are world class players. Players or mobile, Mizoto. Setio Dimarco who dey any Tio Crency chain. Dimarco they were born in the 3-back system as a left wing back YSL. So I got 4 bit say Dimarco never share Manchester United team now. Instant results. So to them mention say where dey no any Zegzi any Alex sorry any my Brazil player called TC me play Anthony any Danish name Hoyland ni na difference name a players with potential. The current Manchester United environment so any patience for those players
very toxic.
The current Manchester United environment any patience for those players about training ho and then last year Nazaki to see the Omuka the best squad in the English Premier League. Oh, pen drive
from bra. When they are challenge the pen drive.
Okay,
me say.
Okay, saying.
Menka be that. Hey, that be Menka be that. United were the best squad. I need a pen drive. I challenge it. Menka be that.
Yeah, go then.
Menka be that.
In terms of squad, United thought in the Premier League.
Squad.
Quality.
Squad.
Quality.
No, sir. In terms of squad.
Team saying a war quality. At United personnel.
No, sir. Personnel. I think say Liverpool 1. I'll take Arsenal. So Arsenal.
City.
I think City cried out.
Aston Villa cried out. No, you can run.
But I say, my say they're not the best. They be musino.
Okay.
They be musino. Squad.
Remember what Zaki to Nyabote na man top pressure. Now on some raise the hopes of Manchester supporters. Maybe do actually na for mobile attack Zaki to. Na intimi hukufi ni akabia man to go fi Nyabote. Na yon kone kakraka. Why?
But my United fan say
player not the same.
Oh, say maka my da be na kan ho asem was it Wednesday. Na mka just say based on how he was trained, also an academy player. The Northland project is to virtually how to develop football talent at the lower level of their career. Make at the lower level and yes, be a low player. But when they are raw, you have the platform to develop at the first stage. Then the second stage, you say you go to a lower club. I want some of the top leagues in Europe. Say the be benya but trade more no develop potential. Then you move to a bigger club. And when you better test your mentality. So process na idea what they do for mun what do bana. So to me say. The dogu have watch e wo lechi too. The potential is there. On your finished product. Ejuma bebre wo no ho. One of the weakness as a player in the positioning. Say opponent na attack ni team a. So baby a ogina a ono so twen so be defending. There have been several times Amaheleche game. I'm to Beshiroto, who is their captain, I shout on him because of bad positioning. A coach Ejuma, I say coach Chireno, the weakness back on no. He prefers to attack. But the end product is a problem. Service to
no, when you jump man when he goes, we just jump box room first and there no.
He prefers to attack.
There be progressing career. Man who goes.
Opese or attack. But me too. Obey attack by the end product a problem. Or yes, our players now who do the final part of the pitch now. Men shoot too. Men pass it. Now be a problem there man. I know you coaching. It is a new man, you new crowd, my bossing. Eh, your ma. You be say, Manchester United, baby, Mujina say no. Fanese, do go in your ball. Manchester ball league game. Number 2. Manchester, Eda form. Manchester qua attack. Doguna qua attack. Bruno Fernandes in a year. Ebi Azegzibi and another United attacker be in a year. Then because of indecision on the part of Dogu, now who baby or the ball never to. Now ball ends me a result to in a goal for Manchester United. Who knew how the English press will come at him? And the class of 92 for. So say it is not like United is buying a finished product. A Juma one home. Need different from Hoyle and different from Zegzi.
Okay.
He needs time. And Zach, remember you say you are buying a Dimarco Otio and Andes. And now we'll talk a Alfonso Davis B. All these players are finished products. You are expecting them to deliver. It's in Yabotre. He's not up to that level.
And it's a different league.
Yes, he's not up to that level. And he's coming from Lecce, a club with less.
That's not carefully. On the Calafiori can settle there.
Yeah. But
what said he?
I mentioned what David Calafiori or you player with big hat. Or you players no moon stradia no. Once I was sharing so you know and I saw in a park no bar. Once we play only fear with him. So be a mistake.
But he's not even settled.
Yes. Sebi on say injuries are baby. So be a mistake.
Yeah.
And I so be take risk. So on the mention no. But we on Tisa, we are more timid.
So African boy I work with Europe who cover bra so you not it
is no money in a play factor. So the bomb story nene said that kunya da je ne kan na ye benya botene atimi aka ne ya e be gina na 3 p.m. game on Liverpool be bono so one game it's quite surprising say the last 2 games are bomb of football that was against Newcastle and then Nottingham Forest who are part of the top 6 of the Premier League. Omasha 9 goals against them, I conceded 1.
Kwani Bobo style don't tell you. Mrika ngwa.
Omasha 9 goals.
Only Mrika 2
Omasha 9 goals against Newcastle and then Nottingham Forest.
Top.
How many teams net me the 5 goals at Newcastle net? Send the 4 goals at Nottingham Forest net this season. It's yenya side a we side we are e say hwe ni ye. Advantage for Liverpool ni say. And it's not arresting most of his first team players because of the concentration has shifted to the Premier League. Champions League omoko PSV na already secured. It's a who here say Obese the Sales, the Virgil van Dijks, the likes of McAllister, Soboslai, no domako jina sa game him. It's this key Liverpool players no any rest towards this game. But one thing is say, since 23rd November 2024, Bournemouth ain't lose a Premier League game. Bournemouth ain't lose a Premier League game. Omako 11 Premier League games without a defeat. 12 in all competitions. Vitality Stadium hono. This season mama na a difficult the ama size omobo. And we to this is a side that almost struggle with injuries. Their highest spending signing. Na Ivan Nelson. Almost turn from FC Porto. We pray. But what the form of Justin Kluivert? Yes, Semenyo. So we have Semenyo. Our share bomb of Jesse Bo Premier League. Now we have Semenyo. Our share Black Stars Jesse Ebo Body Amagana. I say the fix Semenyo na Abregana. I say Semenyo new biti baby. I saw me entafo. And they drew her. Was a walk na nyadi Ghana for be home because when nimne say tikona ko bomb Ghana. Then bomb of a different Semenyo. With this attack, and how comfortable they are when they are on transition. My problem is say they know how to score, unlike Fulham. So they know how to score, unlike Fulham. Say na game ni beye kakrebi. The first 20 minutes they will come on Liverpool. Umbe try to unsettle Liverpool. Because defensively they are good. That Hoyson, Dean Hoyson, no. I'm a fan from Juventus, no. So this season in the Premier League, he has been one of the best centre back, even at that young age. Anytime I be now have Pau Kubasi at Barcelona. These 2 centre backs we are Obia who follow the Spanish national team and now we are fan of the Spanish national team. Or Momo need us all for the future. Or more Kikako the Puyol Gerard Piqué partnership. As Spain and maybe they won the World Cup, dominated the European Championship. When I saw players, this Spain echo. Quite a difficult game, but maybe a Liverpool has so advantage to win the game in here. Because of injuries, I'm a bomb of quality from the bench in every king kaka. If Liverpool to me stretchy game, they call the 75th minute. Game I call 75th minute, now the last 15 minutes. How or substitutes be free bench about and game no. Mr. Tony quite important. It's a typical example of Brentford and Liverpool. Time another winning nest ebemono. Na Brentford need that winning nest. Time another Liverpool di case ebemono. Na Brentford any case. Enti mama game no mienu. The first 20 minutes, if Liverpool are able to contain Bournemouth from scoring against them, no more hold do game until 75th minute. And when I'm say Liverpool beat me win the game no, but amount me and contain there a possible Bournemouth will win. Looking at the two teams and their strength in the Premier League this season, no, I will not be surprised to say a draw. But say the message no, Bournemouth the first 20 minutes, the last 15 minutes of the game, and when they be a Liverpool beat me. A winning a game no. Nyame ya adoma wo china. Arsenal airborne against Manchester City. Na Arsenal lose game ya this season home. David. Hey. Arsenal lose game ya.
Na no ya you be have Arsenal. One loss na cup na league.
Arsenal lose league.
Na league. Newcastle 2-0, you know. Carabao.
But surprisingly, Mizoto. And when you baby has Arsenal, then any points gap.
Draw.
My head two teams in any baby, my baby or free back. I tell her confirm say Raya and you're possible so better.
My couldn't be nice. I'm a cowboy to know ye. I don't do man ball.
Okay, first leg no. The importance of Raya to that game, it had. And Arsenal without Raya, is it Gabriel so you're out of the game?
Oh, sir.
Gabriel
out.
Yeah. And already said Ben White so you're out.
On the so maybe that. You know, when I thought they say Timber in the ball.
Timber baba.
Na yabo.
City.
I'm the first leg, you know, your boy and boy, there be you know.
Kiwo boy.
First leg no. Oh Gabriel boy, Gabriel ne in a boy, Gabriel ne Saliba and a Calafiori.
Okay.
And no boy Ben White.
Oh, the Kiwo came late.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Arsenal team this season. It's a problem now clear. In difficult games, omo who play obeshe their mom. Anytime Arsenal be see a key player, especially from their midfield and that's the attack, no, it becomes a problem for Arsenal. It's a do stage we will season and no more struggle no. Na player near can ask me Martin Odegaard. And they Bukayo Saka. As I say advantage at Liverpool in this season of Premier League in say clubs now who chase Liverpool no. The Oma come in Liverpool ko bi. The Oma come no Liverpool ko bi. Just imagine a Liverpool without Virgil van Dijk. A Liverpool without Mo Salah. A problem. But how far Arsenal at a point makes Martin Odegaard. The stability in the game control. The quickness of Bukayo Saka. And then the cut is into the penalty box of the opponent. When you mix it, to destabilize your team, City Guardiola tried to fine tune the City team for the second part of the season, but the problem is the signings are why I still don't understand why Pep Guardiola is refusing to buy a right back. No, we also use Matheus Nunes as a right back. I will just target Guardiola right back, Matheus Nunes. But the problem is Martinelli is not also in the top form. I will never punish Manchester City. They attack there. If you come with a wicked defense, City will punish you. Haaland is always Haaland. And Omako for Mamouche from Eintracht Frankfurt. And then about Beckham anymore. It look like a game I'm so too. more like a draw than so be winning. Yen hwe 2-2 e was a game City ene Arsenal be born nyame ya adom ochina 4:30 e wo Emirates. United ne Crystal Palace. And they say United they ball against Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest. At the end of Crystal Palace they will sit deep, hit United on the brakes. It's United should find a way to unlock low block no. Or to find a way to unlock their low blocker. They can beat Crystal Palace. But more intimate, which United actually against Newcastle, United actually against Bournemouth, United actually against Nottingham Forest, even against Fulham. Say almost struggle against size or on the low block. It is to say United ain't me and local to say the match in there. Member Nenyon was set Ochina at the Old Trafford. A possible United will draw against Clubber. Your friend say Crystal Palace. Spain, Real Madrid Babone against Espanyol. Kylian Mbappe last 10 games, was 9 goals, so I 1 assist. And then the gap between Rebel Lewandowski reduced to 2. Looking at Mbappe form, our woman, enemies to 2. How Madrid have started creating chances now. And Nyanwa said he can even catch Lewandowski before Barcelona game Mombebo against Deportivo Alaves. Last time Madrid echo Espanyol. No move from no match 3 goals. Espanyol share 1. I don't see this current Espanyol side shocking Real Madrid based on former Real Madrid abemuno. How balanced on team na ye. And you cannot take you team can Real Madrid story no. Ewa Abrams to Rodrigo Umonidin. How efficient awaye. He looks more like a team player. Or no say team player change Vinicius. Some of them know. Say Madrid bo Vinicius, ebo Kylian Mbappe, bo Jude Bellingham. These are players who be helpful so individual target. Vinicius who say, or no, oje world best man ye. 1 year waju beti aji 2. Kylian Mbappe super so oje world best. Jude Bellingham who say say individual world no beti aji. It is sometimes they forget about team play. Now kwe individual play. But what share since the suspension of Vinicius, Rodrigo be share hona. Rodrigo is more of a team player than a branch friend say Vinicius operating from that side. It's also by one advantage among Real Madrid. Period your moment Mr. Tomo Eshe. It's my member Madrid 3, Espanyol 0. Barcelona so need the Deportivo Alaves. Barcelona attack and say Barcelona starting who problems for Lewandowski because of the age. And most of their goals no, or must start finding from different sources, not only on Lewandowski. While Lamine Yamal, this time around he's shooting more. Rafinha is also shooting more, especially mobile against size or side some be defender. But this Barcelona team is too very good on attack, weak when they are defending. It's the Deportivo Alaves there. Barcelona will win impossible 4-1 against Deportivo Alaves. In the Italian Serie A, quite exciting games. And I'm to Ebaso over the weekend. Yeah, well, David De La Sole, AS Roma, and Napoli. In the last 5 games at Roma, they have picked more points in the Serie A than any other team in the Italian Serie A, and they have scored more goals than any other team in the Italian Serie A under the guidance of Claudio Ranieri and Omako Akufana as your coach. But in Napoli, team where Antonio Conte was Oma build a never say die spirit. Roma, yaka so mo betimi apeke up. Na Roma, ebi Omaba. The top 6 or 8 of the Italian Serie A. Their biggest test a game on Bebonya Adumochina against Antonio Conte's Napoli. This is a sider. Oma finding a way, even on a bad day, Oma finding a way to win games. It's quite a difficult game for AS Roma against Napoli. I will not be surprised if a game never 1-1. AC Milan, Inter Milan. The stories around AC Milan recently doesn't look good. And the timing of their marketo, their transfer market, it looks like. So I had the last 3 days, Milan concentration, even the Derby de la Madonnina, is on their transfer, how to take players out and how to bring players in. Nyame Aduma by 2 p.m. Santiago Jimenez, arrival of Milan. It gives hope because last season, the Eric Divisier for Feyenoord in the league, he scored 23 goals. He offended the Mexican Raul because of the left foot. The Mexican Raul. But Onye ready to play this game. Onye ready to play this game. Milan beko this game without Alvaro Morata because whilst Santiago Jimenez
Raul Jimenez.
I'm so in Budo final. I'm so say goes well.
Oh, was 23 every last season.
Chizakito. So who say Italian club at more than 30 million akofa player. There's all my research you.
Hey, no one about this guy will be able to.
I almost discuss how.
Anthony their research somewhere.
Almost 20 discuss how.
It's true.
So
that's a new sir. The league doesn't give them enough money
with Italian football. It's one an Italian club. Etna suspend this kind of research players. I'm too. It's also my a lot of research. Saying 10 years a lot of money.
Then Morata go here.
Also, in America say the new surrounding AC Milan say
Morata gra no say fan.
Morata kona okono.
Go boy nyabi.
Morata best also ba Milan. The problem we are facing say game be Milan about with 2 center forwards be here as a sell. As a lone striker on team more. Until you call back to when Mazi Allegri say or you're the second best striker when you are playing with 2 center forwards. Nasi Morata mo say your second striker. The link up playing here better than any other player born at that position. Consasayo etise Conte. He wants to control his players. And you play and na be the one year. Or a top guy, on more room to do what you want. So tell me say, eti Usha Morata so style or a players na obesi a pampano.
Oh senior man.
Obi say Rafael Leao kan, obi say Tio Hernandez kan. And these are players are recently on mobile with so many Consasayo nya problem. And this attitude started from somewhere. By playing for a top club like Milan, a privilege for any player. Yes. There be a privilege. So, enya asem na ba. Players to Mrika and a couple Real Madrid near AC Milan. Real Madrid has been able to maintain that standard. But Milan is maintaining that standard. It's at the point.
Say a privilege to play for AC Milan.
No, it's a privilege to play for any.
The second.
It's a privilege to play for any big team.
Okay.
Inter is a top side. Inter is a top side.
So it's to play for United. To wear the United jersey.
They play with free mind, and who players or more boba, who say a lot of excitement. Money. They don't struggle to defend. They don't struggle to attack. They don't struggle to score. Omolusu just one away game this season in the Italian Serie A. Omolusu just one away game this season in the Italian Serie A. And that game was against AC Milan. Sorry, home game. And that game was against AC Milan. Now Milan is home. Aside that, you find it difficult to score against them. You find it difficult to contain their strikers. Especially with Lautaro Martinez and Thuram as their up front. Quality midfielders. Mkhitaryan, Chanolu, and arguably the best midfielder in the Italian Serie A, Nicolo Barella. So when it comes to consistency, not just one season, the last 3-4 seasons, no, he has been the best midfielder in the Italian Serie A.
Barella, or 8 and 10.
Barella more or Mazzella. I say you Italy for the Yanka number 8, number 9, number 10. You can't rule.
My is there. You're good, half.
A very difficult game. Forget about Supercoppa Italiano and the first leg. Inter comes in a mobile game way as favorite, and they will start a favorite against AC Milan. But one thing Milan will the edge of Mania over Inter Milan this season. One Serie A game, one Supercoppa. And young one Sebema Boda. A China Yemfree San Siro. Na Yanko Olimpico. Yemfree San Siro Yanko Olimpico no. Na ya the ABA a 1-1. With the Inter a Milan game no.
Okay.
And a
draw.
But the battle to watch a Walker and a Federico Di Marco. Very, very exciting. Say left side there. Am I exciting recently? Dumfries any Tio Hernandez. And they Walker.
Milan's almost squad.
And I had much. It will be a beautiful game.
Milan's was squad.
Very, very beautiful.
Abbas, when I bring crime by ain't boy more and crime it is a no know what to say. Already and go for the set or someone dance here.
Abbas one guy.
I'm just saying Nyagro. I'm saying
England they can no discussion and Manchester no work on me.
I'm for
account. Fan for far no mo fa wo no baako 11.
Do jina so che.
Ebi Jana man go.
Lions for no
Jana man
game plan. No decide they said they want to place somebody on him. Make sure
say 11.
I'm to bobo.
On your free movement.
Spaka just over say Ghana football. Ti niam o dey ba no. Say one so no mu a. Resetting. Say one so no mu a. Ball no dare na no a. Aso kasa kire ball.
One go.
One go no. One sat one.
Yeah, hear dey now there.
What do you say? Set o say. Obe search Ghana football no asset no. Na niam atimi ayi okay. Na no ba bi pa fe layo bench afi na ba suru say coach ni metrans no coach na o na say yam the players no pe.
Sorry be jina.
Oh sorry ba o ka che ni na ayi ni aje come sit down. Because the na set ye omo no.
Set.
Miss omo favor 11. What do you say? It's niema. Oye no park in England can Manchester can the Manchester legends can the Manchester the whole England can not discuss.
It has legends will be as one kind of
Sarah England
I know about a cousin.
What do you say?
$50 in the moment.
It Sana Samity. It no you go PM. Oya bola house of folk who born this year ya. We say ye bobo no a ye mhihie kakra hum. Ye mhihie hum. But the men can say mhihie hum. Ba points ya dey build there eyeche past 3-4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Watara o eduma no.
That be past 3 years. 3-4 years now because Bodu Krebe league no near 24 points you. First one.
Let's see if you see about 2 matches of.
No 24, but was one the first one no 30.
20.
There be no 28.
28, sorry. 29, no 29. Yeah, the first one no 29. It's about the last 4 years. Yeah, the first one in 29 da. So we teams ya near wo near nya. You your best started this year. The first 2 matches 0. You started second round. I pick 4 points.
4 out of 6.
A 2 run in your man points. The point build up there. Yeah.
And just say Akosi say.
No yeah.
Say Akosi say 30 say. I was going to say
33. But Lions the head to head. On the say na bomi na wie. What I say? Jufo no mo the Jufo dey some question me nu ho. Because head ya hu say wo share ba wo share me ni ahwe ba ko dey ati ya wie dey. Man ti wan go no. What I say? Ya ntimi ati wan go nti dey say na 33. To know the head to head. Abiti. Eti
see ya dey 34 and come.
What even?
Kotoko 34.
That be say me chair lion boy and then I
go 33 for no money ho omo 34.
Ma die tum ne point ne kotoko points na come say one lion. Say so go share lion tu ne ho. This one go share lions tu ne say na head to head do biti lions.
Na head to head is a point here pan here junior head to head.
Tino
there's a point
say no your man look like I say. Lions special kotoko.
They say the enema mienu a you ready the league no first year points. First year points.
Assembly one now.
Panetino. Kanjiji as Sanjiji. Tell me the dini deserve them not Sankiki no am in the ban of the dini pedivo from me. Ever nye prebio unti mo am in the buy.
Why?
Sankiki in the buy. Ndi nye bia. Nye boy ni oni bobo se kalusha mwala. Pepe bien am One Panetino. Or Dami defender the trade. Sankiki.
And what about Kumasi?
Oh, Kumasi boy.
No, I saw Bobo.
I want to be commanding on my good training. To be heard and Monday to go through to me free on Sunday and you may.
Now the doctors know.
Any day or no, nothing. And you're praying to no Oba. And you won't pray. Oberheka crack, but when you do over. It's in your prayer, Doctor Sam. And yes, be as I could be said, just go try that. Yes, and right in the bar, I don't know. And I need as Uncle you cross him in jail. So in the buy. I'm last. I was in jail. So in the buy. Jumina Banana or no Colin and the Besako. The idea just a mobano. And yes, be as a mobase. Just here on Besako, Sana Semity. It's not because you are telling me I'm not trying to go. Yeah, because you catch you to a tremor, say, your own destiny show them. Oh, destiny show them. There's no matter what was a quiet, worry. ɛne nsuate ma wawe nsuate ma wawe because ma kɔtɔkɔ hyɛw na sɛ kɔ away already you grab the last back to wawe eti yɛ draw yɛ bo papa hyɛ ɔmo de sɛ ɔmo gawu sɛ the last 2 matches ɔmo kɔtɔkɔ hyɛw ɔmo a ɔmo yɛ ɔmo sɛ kɔ away yɛbɛhyɛ ɔmo to wawe etu ɔmo tutu ɔmo nneɛma yie na sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ yie bɛtɔ yie nti house of folk supporters ne yɛ ka kyɛ nsuatɛmafoɔ sɛ yɛbɛba hɔ bi aba bɛboa ho sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔmo de yie bɛtɔ yie ama yɛn na deɛ so dua ba na matase ɔbɔ box yɛ do ɔte akyire gye matase so wabɔ box da yɔma no fa so wabɔ bi da sito busam sɛ yɛ nyankasa yɛ deɛ da sɛ kɔtɔkɔ alusu simple yɛwie ɛno papa bi frɛ me wɔfɔ ɔboa sɛ 96 years in house of folk ɔsɛ ɛno abɛtena ha no nam sɛ yɛkɔ nkra de gya no yɛkɔhyɛ wie a yɛba a mene ne bɛhyia wɔ a apapa kɔkora wɔntimi kuri kasa kora amma 96 years 96 years man o tai to grano se menchiao otio papa make kasa no pe otio why da laje udumo chapter 9 oni laje udumo na start 96 years na me extra no 96 years laje udu so sa o hu ni sa so sa o 90 years laje udu so 90
wow so bad
nti ya bomba house of folk ni ma be yi
me to yambo house abaso eno ade na edru second half ndi na adani ayi kakra ne mo ayedin nse lions
to say ni legion office no
efia ya
me to
one we that dey him
we tinted one
the cap for be
expecting the first o ka say any secretary ten kan we ni you know
commercial center
no be here o ka say aka secretary ten je we secretary ten dey say ma o mo se se o mo approve bi bia ni $1 million na kroma $1 million in kroma
Moto how supporters ne ade bi which is quite different from the Kotoko supporters. Omo de omate watara as when it comes to the points. They be complaining but I know nya shit say Kotoko de no. Watara to the last 3 matches was share 1 goal. But obi atiase say wakosama test wakobaseke. Into ababesha Heart of Lions 1 now we lose 2 matches we are wayade
na abas montiasi mse muna muchirichiri mu otiasi
no to
matches now about draw na difficult games
some test ne ba second no to no motiasi na ha supporters ne tiasi pa but to has ball no ball there enye convincing but all pick points in the all pick it. And moto winning title say ani eje no lose na wo sheko has concede and the last 4 matches has born turn the net moto ka say time na has pick keeper and can say omonfa kanto kaso nkofa Benjamin Asare. I remember it was a big issue na keeper oko relegation but no bi o she Ghana league no moto e o she eye bechem o goalkeeper bi e fe Haruna Aziz Bichim for solid rough. Bounce unyo bi a hwe league na umboni dinda. Lions goalkeeper no. Lawrence Ose no. Solid goalkeeper. Tisana na Benjamin de na ye. Onya solid defense and my ball de to net be. And has one of the best defense, I think the second best defense in the league. Has to fuck we nations FC free wa. Either so many nations now concede the same number of goals. It's the same to baby and now transfer near pushy house to get a center forward no. Clear because they need it. Keka defense has no problem. But no attack no and so much me page no mo to Tony Omeye. Also ha
Bas be bonu e kan sem fan on no kan.
Defense why?
Me nka so ni mbo me say why Oyona and House of Folk and
Kotoko.
House of Folk and Kotoko.
Okay. I mean,
moto no so no na gina chire ye adwuma na. Ono na ye adwuma na na say kuna du adom so abeka. Na ye adom so no ye adwuma no nti adwuma ni koyie ma house. Adwuma ni koyie ma house. Dia kan ye say the moto supporters na pay exciting football but munya abotre. Okay. Omo next game ye bechem me too a big example like Bechem this season lose match of here. 3 teams are lose match of here. Bechem Gold Stars in Swatremai. I'm not lose match. Yes, on lose, but about draw 4, and we're winning 5. But Bechem them to I think say a home no commercial in and as about draw back if I'm not wrong. Yes, it's Yabehe Kotoko, Ebesha has ni Bechem. Has ni Bechem what the results will be. But to say has ko she Bechem wa. Then a man for yeah, so excellent game from the House of Folk team. Milto Shankiki is a good player. Also, he was linked to Kotoko, but they may pick us on the set management. Yeah, the same people. No Legon cities. No Legon. Still has Milto. When we know players are has more Watara Momba Soma who didn't share any view. Until I'm penny for into Watara who I know. Because as a players no more best or man who didn't share or sonne sono. Because that decision was not easy. Now supporters be creating say they didn't have team no. All my support all my players may justify. But your son is sui and you too. I said your son is sui yeni nyina ni be jina bonu mu a e din so be nya asembo ne aka form ho. Tiembo Watara ba so. Now this weekend Kotoko in Swatrema last in Swatrema she Kotoko 1-0 on Swatre. Last season, I said, Swatrema share Kotoko home and away. On the was a crowd be share Kotoko ha, and was I share 2-1 B, and was I share Kotoko 1-0. Now, Moto, your prayer queen is nowhere to be found when it comes to the affairs of Swatrema. You who know. You who baby.
On good training, baby. We say PR now, so yari. But many supporters lead Nakasa. Or say for some time now, I on communicating tension. We say, "What judge man and so judge man." But supporters no, I didn't say kind of mark or say on church in Semuncha or Munti. Ama I said, any I am just shout on the Suntino, and also on good training.
So be church as same way as a kind of man.
But it's not the
be church as same way. There is a kind of man.
And we go to
Makatan so almost or bread. Supporters and so almost
it is on the bomb match without
and the citizen and the door back in face I'm reading.
I know I'm good.
On the assistant into one.
So almost assistant you almost sacking and castle. Assistant almost sacking.
Sekana de go busa man for especially football. Say he dey na yes ya na na di mi ya no. Alasanria.
Supporters here no mu bisa question.
Alasanria. Dey na esi mre bia. Omuso omukura sekan na eyi amukọ ya. Ebuso se na amukọ dom so mudi ko bisa. Say ya hwe nsi hu kwan. Na esi ama manfo nyina so.
Wo busa ma say aba no sekan no. That's how me feel.
So
Oh guys say.
If we find everybody.
I support no
Alasanria.
Support no de ko no e popular pa. Na busa say. Dey say go ancheche mi aka. What the bebo na na. Oso dey send ye behwe
assistant coach remember na the ama game ni difficult ni say you sort of mind despite their poor away form is doing very well with you and we told say clubs no munya Kotoko ne house they want to prove a point especially at this point as a financial to normal flows because info ni say omoko African bo she because so omoko betimi aton players ne kakra but me to as om African no so omambo nso atrekra na omonyeska ombebo akra tina o fatim na de aba akra no abebo ama financially nyoma yi kakra e de ama the coffers of the club no so na ntimi ton player bia enfante any of a can bia so mfiri mu ama for so relationships so more link it to other affairs of a openya fen baafo ewu ase avunze to constituency na hona insu atrewo and anka list no we na mfa no elections na mfa ma openya asa ma enoma bia yes some star bi kakra ti it's been reported to yenyan confirm say be 3 months as aketwe yenyan koe emfa ma players no mukodi Christmas kra na say I NCMDC.
Okay.
But Milto, the point is, it drew these matches despite the financial issues our clubs, I'm go all out, say, or make sure so make a good case for themselves. Abdul Rahman, who to Onya Black Galaxy call up, Wahid Neymar, also Swatremine, Stephen Diu, who to these are players I'll bet me a show, my name so bet me how I jump and Muhammad Isaka, who to good defender, but I'm not got Kobeshe on go on a head ball on to but they have good players. I'm so to on any day on bet me a hakotoko. Infame picking yourself. Kotogu best son in your mom kakra from a 4-3-3 no. We might not see Kotoko in a 4-3-3 system this game. I likely say Kotogu about 2 strikers. Na Wama Peter.
And that goes to the 4-4-2.
4-4-2, yes. Until Kotoko to move to a 4-4-2 system based on the na Ekoso kakra wa dakwejache. We are more likely to see Isaac Minta. To the air picking say Isaac Minta bit me ababeka Kwame Poku ho and Samson Eduku will go to the bench. But as a 2 matches coach started Eduku no one shed then who Eduku no or man free bench by or man Eduku bebo no as one shed then who they were open. So now Eduku will still come from the bench, but or quite a 4-4-2 system. And Mizoto Baba epic no kaka inti aya en started based on info ekuta and say I started. Inti say no Blay bought typical number 6 na in team about typical number 8 box to box no.
Okay.
Inti say you who more of Andrews in team men who are all corner more to support Isaac Minta and Kwame Poku and that is their coach Ogum. Now Oyewajuma this week. Edema in team. So waji in team edipa.
Okay.
Into advance in team role no from Odu center circle and we Jema Babaya to now Koenimpa and starting no in the game of boy against Karela. So a Karela game no yi Babaya film no and on the change am na ball wings. And on my in team mum started so no join it or getting closer to the 2 strikers no. Oh the honor started the 4-4-2 ne free. Enti moto kotko supporters on be in their numbers. But send you kind no kotko 9 away games. 9. But I'll compare her say has 8 home games, kotko 7 home games. But baby go stars 9. The teams has kotko no more pre nyina no. More home matches.
3 times 9 I think.
3 times 9 27. And some teams nyina more home matches than kotoko. Inti esa kotoko timi improve na way no na or starting with in so atrema.
Okay, but I mean this message from Tom Kruger.
Okay.
Also I disagree with Striker on his opinion that Liverpool has not gone through problems as experienced by competitors. Alisson, Robertson, Jota, Konate and others miss crucial matches through injuries. These are first team and might determine players, but Liverpool survived. Yet they survive and are leading the team. The club is just having a good run and should not be made to be seen as a lucky team. That's one 2 points. They are first team players, but they are crucial. When you lose Robertson and then you lose Salah,
yeah,
I think that's the point you was trying to make.
And there's a sack anyway.
If it was Van Dijk, you feel it.
But Konate, we bought alongside Van Dijk between Nabo.
What me that's in the chat. To me, Robert Saba. Yeah.
Tama, yes. So to say, increasing to House of Folk. First match. Clearly, say onya match fitness out me so be bua papa.
And I God bless you again. Asante ko to spirit is
yeah.
Spirit na ba.
So onya yeah. Even Enra, you can see say Coach Bash who say say omo ha no because onya free movement or who say oba having enti they play guys on him, make sure say when nyasa free way no and early in the game o man chama who say game ni fa no we ya utwa na kemfa
pichichi no on shankiki
na ha enti
Oh, Karusha Bola.
Obo left.
One what yes.
Na so ya kola. Dem so say nkola mo ha so.
Na Abbas ni nkra ya na nye age no. Ya na e bia ofi ba no. Eti Tama say occupy ni fitness na omuma no match game nkakrakra me feel say obebo house of clearly or solve some problem bia na house of lucky. Be Kotoko Circles chairman. Or say or no. Even Kotokobo matches across the other regions na ofi baba be DH make sure say Kotoko be din kunim. Enye ono ni region mu. Enye ono ni region mu the Kotoko quest to win the league no. One of the matches Kotoko win or they make a statement to say or the league ni bi nie. Because I'm saying so at remember Kotoko nko honko share wo moda. Enti se Kotoko pese or the league na o shen so at remember won so atre ho no mo a. Na afi no they make a statement. Tama, it appears to say it has come at the time in Swatraman are going through a lot of challenges, financial, administrative, supporting.
Financial. Where did they get financial?
Almost huge financial challenges.
I know in the shape.
Say financial no, it's not pulling the money again.
So we don't know. And here challenge
players
since when?
For about 3 months. For about 3 months, for what I'm told.
You know that for a fact.
Me din ko mako ha no pay kakra. Unso be na wo kra wo ye me say ha me ba na me ba.
3 months.
Ye din ko mo kakra. Ye din ko mo kakra.
3 months omuntu aka.
Sometime no muntu aka. And apart from that, you know, there are some other areas that challenges. E bi ni say ka ya pre ko asem for some time he has not been with the team.
Okay, supporters then nyasem. When they make it sound like financial problem, I am better me say. Because the man is
almost custom issues. For the Martin and Open, almost custom issues. Yes, anyway. Almost custom issues. And most of the doors will be on for now. No, you're better on na every premier developer no because the attitude no. He has said become kakra dia kan ho. And but the guy told me say send a tibiano and so much to change conversation na a club on no. And Ojiri say a win like this and omobobo some draws be clearly say omokoso eluzu and omobobo draws ana na in Swatraman em say almost akra e dia kofie enti say match with ama it is one that me feel say obia or person a good game bia no em fe nani nko ho because Kotoko clearly we want to win and make a statement say league no omo mini so mbe so mo no ombeje enti no I think say it's one that say obia di nani ko ho and I believe say it's going to be a good game ombetime de boy na man tama enu de me nche me de wi ne sana unipa wadanfo George Seja o say referees manager at the Magana Football Association efe no enyi no mfiri ho
ebi say prosecutor and friend to prove the allegations
eno ho no say the prosecutor should call him and say o man kasa akeke then until even on obe settle sa issues no money ade no kebe ya woman internship because clearly on no ka ho no mu se nyo no mpo a o ka ho no mu decide who officiate matches e okrum ha no mo ade na asem na abe sign ho na be kata no and as abe sign ko mu no especially now that George Fie are raising issues about papa no the integrity ni all other things no so of course we appoint referees issues ba ebe ye
and the referee raising should be about his integrity.
Of course, the referee will need All Blacks match at his start during his days. That's very much big questions about integrity because what ni kasa na okan no a asema onim ni esi okan ho like it's not like was suggested or say George Fie ni na ono na down for ba ono ni fie so it's not something that oka say you be the catcher no
madam for be am the lawyer am so catcher me you see when you keep such an information all these years because he was supposed to report it. Bribery, there will be attempts of a bribe. Now what keep you waiting all these years? Meanwhile, you are the referees manager. Indeed, he needs to be.
So, and I think say I want to agree with George Seja say Onyinan Kakra na onye na yenhwe na
ba so dim so obi ama ni nyina nchen
oh say we dey futuo ni nsema suggestions say ba me tamanya do
me ka tro say obi eno be me na nyina nchen
because enra na any birthday the Ghana Football Association wish him a happy birthday and unim nsema nkofo can say the FA no even wish him his birthday no seems to be an endorsement of papa na dey na wakwakoye no because yanka the last time FA no wish papa no birthday ben no kwa dey some shada publishing the birthday dey born abaso say wo to atachegu obi ho enti clearly the wo kan me no ya adwen say enya dia obi be ka say wo nyina but nka ya pese protect the sporting integrity of the game ka onyina nchen kakra nanka nko tru ni ade ade tama we me wi ana 1 minute bi na me dey ma di brother
so me share
the bia mu hia 1 minute
wada Roma say
me share has game na now what I saw was say me who a set typical number 10 that will entertain the crowd.
Old fashioned number 10. Traditional number.
Second
10.
half no Jibo bi far right side in. About 3 players. Chomu nyina na mo tu fo no mo se do mo ye.
Na no mo ntwa no.
O ntwa no, so mo twa no. Oh yeah. Me to
nipa mi ensan de o
me say nipa mi ensan.
Oguma ni ma se sai de.
O ye mo nyina afiri mu. Ana kwa no say that be me mo nko. Ento no tu fo no se do mo ye. We supporters.
On my stadium here there.
We typical entertainer. So the ball one now you see yes onimu no ball. But I realized something. Me nim why Watara allowed it because o man ball 90 minutes nya. No wa prayer fe do e bi no ntin to America. This is a guy that
maybe anani pemi no me ansa bi na di na chi.
No but no abread do. Who say esa no mo short in terms of when you are defending. Me feel say going forward no.
O tire mu say.
Ya me ko busa no o se ohun se no wa bre ani o no akwa ohun. Ba no o pese o building the match fitness no. This o yin free man say o de ne be start as that time ni bi o be yin free man. Kakra. Say
at least best of the 5 minutes think we next game no man go be 80. So that's how you build him for him to get his full match fitness. But I know that hard.
Go born and go for the ball. But you na ka
Lukenya me enim but should for a coach. You see Bona or the Lions for Bono. And these are players that any names be out. So they omo born able possessive football. The way Lions team and the kind of football they are playing. And we are supporting here now the pressure kosi Watara so because Hearts were not able to possess the way that Lions for possess it. They don't clear the ball. Boom. It was very, very interesting and entertaining. But Watara now is doing is to granting the results and making sure that Obetimienya the results that me aboa my house folk. Since at least win. So and Eboa Emma Enijeba. Kotoko konsotre. Na Nsotreman season no enye good sir. Na what I didn't think that small things obi akwa Africa obabia na no kire na sa. You spend a lot of money and ntibo ba no na is a problem.
Players no come omo ba be ball locally. We no call with the hope say omo mabi. Ntomo ba na
because I consistent too. Apart from Kotoko has omukwa they don't face that problem no obi akobia oba the immediate season of a problem including Mediama Diana omunya koba they face that problem now they are heavy omoda
the omoda be seasons
but say defending champion dey or tebe say na say Africa now have affected them so into Kotoko
7 for okay
and I affect you.
Some one game more.
And I bet so consistent about how smaller teams in Africa and Africa
Say Esperance ni be yi to say Esperance ni be yi sata na afodo defender defense dey no boko to no has na for la league ni struggle papa near the 11 is your African na akose
boys ya na Africa no nim say abrofo home
do come in tiazi do you to aso
ko lu just to
special guest no
point ko na won
board chairman and na
won who do the ba won who do the ba inside
Siasia. What the protocol in the on? Siasia.
Odu obi aba wo kwode. Oja. Na se mo chire.
O jira ye twa no.
We are so na siasia be twen so mranza. Omura bu mranza.
Because we lose just 2 away games. That was 1-0 against Team United. And we lose 2-1 to Lagos Cities. That is the only game they've lost away. Based on this, and that was the period now. I'm call 4 games and we lose 2 no. But we free no. O match Diana away, o match Dreams away, and o match draw against Mediama away. We are no free one so to, but o match draw away to Brekum. O match draw away to Holy Stars and o match Karela away. Eti, I've seen say consistently yes, obey this worried about say Kotoko more away games as compared to has more home games. But if you are picking it based on performance and what they did in the first round, I think say it shouldn't be a problem because they are the best 3rd performing team even on the road this season in the league. Okay. If they are in such a situation now, you have to make good use of more problems not facing and get something out of there. It's Anya Biano. Their first season on board draw in Swatre. And the last season, okay, go bina. Omeruka Shomana raised a lot of issues offside. Mujaya a lot of issues. Krumasi. I don't see Kotoko losing that game. At least best for Swatre based on form this season and what they are doing. No, say Omenya draw against Kotoko, but Kotoko have to make a statement. Some games when not make a statement, say league in the you go to Swatrema, beat them and make a very big statement. Say league in
OG. You do a house match nekaka. Na
resetting
set. Has born in here resetting kaka. But don't say because of the Omakum the last 2-3 seasons no. So we ko bobo no mo sha na supporters na catch on yem fane sa se performance nye kwa no ma catch bo yem fane sa na afi etwam ni afi be mienu etwam na nye enti yem fane sa okaya ye bo first one no mo the same ayimo but time on bobo Kotoko o Kumase no Kotoko ne has a special game Kotoko dominate game no sa share has na supporters no so original players in standard in has coach in ko onyade and a players no muntimi mo has it is sometimes bizoto games na wo bo na wo se wo bo na nya fene sa anyoma no ye wo test bi ho ese ko pass you need a test bi ese ba na wo pass nti e betwen has na sa test no abas mo wa adwuma ye kakra na adwuma mo ye ne se eno me hwese to se no kakra me hu yan say one oye player who say like match fitness kakra ba for no kre wonya weight kakra but bona edan na no obo ne de o mix it say offer player to say to say a to uhia center forward oma splitting passes a be defenders 1-on-1 goalkeeper on na eso the ball to net Hamza Isa any problem over there Hamza too the confidence in akọ enti se to say na wakoto no se to say nye obi a obebo second round ya ma has even 5 goals but obetia ma assist 5 no ma prayer assist 5 because sana nyame ball no na sana obo ne ball unti ma set to say nkoye goal scorer eti uhia a center forwarder sa chances no be create no the ball ne beto net and then they say has ye ho adwuma. At the final third there, they have a player obetimi open defense because of the dribbling ability inside to say. Sa players be say no. And anke nei and ye ball no to ekoya. Etwi nipa de ko stadium. Anke nei ya yeti hei. Zuto has away how almost struggle financially. And your money be on befa e de ate wo kaso a ka ba ko ne se to say. Oma drop a strategy to use it to say and the actual supporters the Omako Stadium. Enra was in the first game for House of Folk. But not attendance didn't encouraging. Oh, and yet Abbas.
Moza.
Abbas 7 years traffic. As our Friday now.
Traffic.
Where the men advert. Hey, you will base be wo Kwabenya. You for Vegas. Edu Friday ni ma ya alcohol.
Omo ko ntemu ko twen o.
Omo ko twen dey.
Omo waka, obi ya waka. Mu nu 500 ko mu.
Say ye nipa tio, ye nipa 500 kwa. Etimi kwa to the extent say. E bia seat kwa no to. Uto so be 10. Ansa na obi sori abetina ho.
Say anu a free say.
What I'm trying to say is
Medina ko take 2 hours.
They be say me chance Abbas.
2 hours.
Platforms are ye di promote 2 games.
I know the them to
platforms ye di promote 2 products no. Your clubs now not using it.
But set your idea be okay. Said we can be okay.
Oh, how many times? Said we better radio so we the day has. How many times and a has management member be afro. So no strategize it. You use to set to say supporters.
And they know me and be my day. And they know.
It's what Bambo maybe.
Babamzu mu set them. Said the one was here to me fiance born or new born.
Oh yeah, there. It was a good result. Heart of Lions were one of the teams I'm the two. Omo difficult to break. Well organized. And ono omo omo create a lot of chances. But Henry has find a way to cut Sanyo money na. If you say Konadu Yadon so experience in the Ghana Premier League, you know,
papa.
Or the stability kakra. And boy so man peduba back no man has.
Thank you. Na why majuma nyina mama.
Because at least
boy papa.
And na wo hwe game ni bia. Wo hwe ampedu composure. So o defender pressure. Yes, we have Konadu Yadoma. At least these are players are Ghana Premier League no more experience. And nobody said the NBA has a full team no. It's a good result, but our next game no, a big test. What is Bechem United this season so too? Among consider go home. Born terminate to home. Bechem born terminate to home.
You're the ball betum.
Born terminate.
This is a set scoring set.
The best home team as at this stage of the Ghana Premier League.
I'm dressing one and
9 games to 23 points. Okay. How many Heart of Lions? Heart of Lions are about 1 game more than Bechem United home. Heart of Lions are about 10. Bechem about 9. Bechem 23. Heart of Lions 23. Kotokoni nsuatema game na ebe koso nyame ya admo china ewo nsuate no. Zoto Kotoko away games ni bi omabo ne this season here. Omabo Bechem. Omabo Holy Stars. Omabo Brekum Chelsea. Bizoto me fa the top 10. Iti bacho mo asomra ha wo. Me fa the top 10 of home table of the Ghana Premier League. Top 10 no Bechem ne dikan. Lions ne tosumi no. Gold Stars tosumi ensa. Kotoko tosu 9. Holy Stars tosu 5. Brekum Chelsea tosu 6. Insuateman 7. Haas 8. Samates 9. And Legon Cities 10. Because offer the home table Asante Kotoko against these teams ewo mu home. Teams are part of the top 10. Kotoko abo Bechem olusuye. Kotoko abo Holy Stars obodro. Kotoko abo Chelsea obodro. Kotoko mo has home. Omo Samates ewo ni home. Kotoko emo Gold Stars ewo baby ani. And now more Heart of Lions El Pando. It's offer the top 10 home table now. Clubs no more top 10 anymore. None of them and a Kotoko apiki a win. El home. None of them and a Kotoko apiki win. El home. Me say about clubs in Subi. Kotoko abo Holy Stars. Kotoko ntimi anhye omo Kotoko abo Chelsea Kotoko ntimi anhye omo Kotoko abo Legon Cities share Kotoko
No, the last.
It will for the current top 10 of the home table. So mo bo wo mu home a o ma Kotoko abo mo no e wo mu home no Kotoko struggle against them.
Okay. Ndi so atema kan o.
Safi no bo so. Enso tema na da 7th.
Okay.
Enso tema na da 7th.
E wo
home table no. They need to change it. Me say na wo bet say Kotoko bebo 2 top ochina. Problem beba.
So Sanu Timbono 4-1-3-2. You go for just pivot 1 pe. Now you attack them because you have to attack them.
Some of the omana no muko, omana ya no muko. Omana na ko training ground so. So Kotoko decide say omubo. Kotoko decide say omubo 2 top. Enye so obo 2 top e chese o attack you. You can even play in a 4-2-3-1 system by attack it. Wetin about 4-3-3 by attack it. Wetin about even 4-4-2. E wa bra wo 2 top wetin attack it. But
say on Kotoko strength
players now be use in the system no. And who asem na ye ka.
Be Kwabena the only go say Kwampuku ne wan.
So wa hwe Eduku. Wa Eduku na. Se Kotoko ka so mo 2 top.
Minta.
O so mo ka so mo ko 2 top a. Zoto. Ye nyina se hwe Eduku.
No never.
Oyerasti. Minta so no wan so atena fit say Eduku ye.
Is don't say
training ye ne competitive game enye na say no we set to say ya who ne skill set but who so like
45 minutes strike at the paba ko na fi why revert to
at this stage stage na we say no untimi nkoye say me ko try bibi o untimi nkoye say ko try bibi I say ko decide say me ko in a 2 top system I rather prefer Bofakwa boy no Saka just at the back of Kwampuku. Because on no Kotoko games, because of the movement, it creates more room at the Kwampuku. Adeba Kwam to Kotoko war. I want they kwa way ma. Oh, I want to say they have a solid back four. Solid back four. Lord Amoa, Esiedu, Ablo, and then Samba. Difficult to break. The first year the benya point to away no. Kotoko the omo kwa we almost secure. With their back four.
Now they are more inverted, ni bi ho.
Say
we are for na ba kwa be shim to say they are you no. Now I come midfield no.
So we deal for me anybody yo.
O ba go create you ba do. O di be come.
But this amount for baby say.
So tell me ringers me bi ho.
Say team entry the players can. Perfect time a players and the bobo. Eh time be say say we share Kotoko. No a kire say okura no your Kotoko material. Me come a Ghana Premier League teams nati. So we a team now players o do omoka. Na we jom some go league e be hye wo.
Okay.
Nti china the esi was samates no. And then honorable Uncle Pesika. Uncle Tua nso ateman sorry. Uncle Tua players na bi atrema so Uncle Tua mu be tu amoma. E china say the Kotoko men na no mu go.
Onje ko chon wenya ska nipa be ma. Back na be ma.
E ji ko bobo se na ba go Tua. Na ba say the players.
Babo. Denya ho. Mana kwa ba na ni nko.
Manager no. Na manager sisi o club president.
Of Pelican.
Yeah, Pelican FC. Pelican.
Operation manager.
Le bien best que bien John Temo. C'est bien canteen à tout operation.
And they abandon no cry. It you know.
Mago na say. Na dey na
Pelican FC financier, president, owner.
Bankroller.
Aye. That is ni nyina e de ma no.
Na no pede na o di je one use na opponent so na.
Oh, time out. Make say afre ye ba yi.
Na bisa.
Ya down for back na se o.
E wo Kumasi.
E wo Kumasi. On be o Heroes Park.
Ene ya
nti.
Hey. Se ne ekoto mo jam.
On say ye dia ko. Ye dia ko ya ko jam ko ja. Nti
Mubejano.
Tama no me house born bi.
Okay.
Once am house in. Watara onyere no. because Sahas in striker.
Na Hamza ne.
Hamza asem na mo kan. Once we are born out of positions actually. Aha boy no. Into at times ground or born and the ref is on a striking my house. Into yesterday na on my boy no. Since I was experienced coach in the on cycle boy ne kakra na on braso. Yeah, because ora otimbo de ne koto wing. Sa into aha boy no.
Yes, also on your more ring.
Zone timer. And our couldn't do say Oba no has a stability. And he said, medium minima bass, there's some more Timisi and no more. I could go into yourself. And he some to me, I know Julio. That's about can face a boy, a friend. Franny. The time out there, I was a time out, and Tinare. To say out of lions, I can wait in low. But I know more SN90, second division, first division players. What the house me for the friend and this boy. Yes. Mighty just second division player. But what is a premier player?
Collins.
Damn it is all bizarre bass and the motor first division player. On one able to see our time.
League dominate, limbo. Ghana League, you know.
What do I need born? Meaning, say, who follow first division?
Not of lands where I know born, no.
Tama, and then a free or more.
Under 20.
MW Chelsea. On your second division player.
That's all Boba.
Oh,
baby, I know about match or in a better
of division banner by
Granda Warriors.
Division 2 1. That time I say, oh, they can't so Tama, who follow first division as they see a goalkeepers to who they open to connect in a moment. Baku, you knew to be as a goalkeeper, teaching my liberty goalkeeper. I'm not that born, Papa. So, who can say, Premier say, Abuza say, I'm goalkeeper after on moment to bench, you know, about so prakim, and that's will be any has been.
Mago, that's the old club president in 2 years. Yancha, Libo, Quambo, Honorable Quambo, CI. Also, now, you remember your name. Remember your name, 10 years, Honorable Baby Anam. And now on Evelyn in Siansari. And so am I a bad baby, former board member, and now vice president of SWAC. I'll say happy birthday to Uncle Honorable Kwesi Opomposu, local government expert. I'll say thank you for your incredible support during my education. Your guidance has truly made a difference. Wishing you joy and health and success. Okay, and then birthday, Honorable Kwesi Opomposu, or a local government expert. And now soon edit to just say Ababa Matada Boating, Aquadanu Pie or Murphy, Besine, Nemamin and Abusu and for some mountain and camp. Matilda Boating, North South Interest Society, one I say me. Oh, ACM Bacho. Obe report him at the nearest police station. I'll be free 0201 219 470 0201 219 470. And I do the back or the Parabiana any prayer or hand. Police station be a band will be a na or the Nafa. Sanity. I'm going to be here. Now we have for the second one. I said, yeah, upon Babo.
Madame for Makiropoku. Na ye na for the friend na nan kwantebisa. Na osun kwantebisa. Na ene ne maame 25th birthday anniversary.
Anniversary say
ofrimu 25 years in the ochina na ebeba so ewo crowfrom. Nti ye nyina achina yekohia wo ho no afofo no na eja yaboa ama yakra ma mi echi kra kama
Adam is so free. Okay. So, do you remember?
Oh, remember no. Oh, UK, very good guy. Nana Usun Kontebisa. Enti Uncle Ebo watching.
ba una mvo abruche doso
se me nipa do me kofo do me
okay na me ka se me mato kotoko replica je si ama no
o to enso ampa
me toy man it scan man no madam fu bi wa abroad America wa ba bi tuaka
o to abro
what to jesi ama no ofia ana me nka ho
ano ti aba
dabi dabi me manya bi
unti na wa
dabi o me what to jesi ama no
na abas ni
dabi o what to jesi ama no what to jesi ama no
abas kura de
what to jesi ama no
obi sende
abas di oba studio
ti obi sende se ano ada no obo to go
me ameto bi ama
obi ese ano ense replica
u dani asem si ama sinema u dani no
on replica
not of what because the tobutu o yen tobutu
o ba kroma o de has just ba
endi mako de me meto ama na de ama me said obi ya no de aba
to mi ni gona ma no
replica just na ese
to mi ni ma no
ese
home near way
bako ese
to home near way as there 300
osi me mondi me to just you ana chema fola bi betu
300
boss me money
I just the 300
osi me mondi ba betu aje sinika
afola bi si
minim za bas de nzo betu ade a
basa se mi wo ya mra bebrebe o ya mra bebrebe mako o to
it's another weekend and nyame boy e be
I don't know what this is about demonstration